It's on. Have fun. Good luck.
Oh, it's on. Someone say something really bad so that way he gets banned from Twitch.
Oh
we
no,
go.
not
racist.
Wow.
Guys, we're age restricted now.
Uh-oh.
Great, I got DMCA.
Perfect.
DMCAD's nuts.
Was that copyrighted?
Yeah, same.
What Squid said copyrighted?
Yes.
Wiener's copyrighted.
Who copyrighted it? I guess is it a hot like is it
hot
like
dog
a hot,
company.
like a hot dog company? Who makes hot
Yeah.
dogs?
Your
Anyway,
mom.
we should probably start the indie.
Probably
Motherfucker
some
deets
guy
and
named Thing.
You guys keep sidetracking me. I just keep getting distracted. Yeah. Who wants to? No, I actually everyone roll a d20 first for me. Just a normal d20, no modifiers.
It's funny.
Yeah, I don't do this often.
Material go.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Alright,
why?
I'm ready.
Hey,
Why
whoever.
not?
Looks like John is the lowest.
Well,
Oh,
Hey, whoever rolled highest, I have some really good news for you.
Wait, hold on. I didn't roll. I didn't.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. I didn't.
oh. Thank you for letting me know you didn't roll. All right, so the person who rolled the highest, you're doing the recap. Have a good day.
Oh.
Oh, God damn it.
This is your reward. It's your reward.
it's not the mix-up I was expecting, but it's the one I appreciate.
Pulls out.
It's okay.
I hope I roll a nat
Success.
20.
According to plan. Okay. Fuck. Basically, we met with the halfling guy, and then he gave us a
His
key.
name is full.
Not that one.
Oh wait.
Oh my
oops.
God.
get your head out of your ass.
Words.
Anyways, he gave us a key. It's basically like a house, and we went to Crimson's crib. We conversed. We were talking about where to go, and we had like this big ass discussion about like separating the party, but then we didn't, and then we did, and then we didn't, and we
We're very
flipped-flopped from going to we flip flop from going to the king's place and doing a panty raid versus going to find the illithid guy. We're gonna go find the
Or the
illithid guy
library.
because we don't like the panty raid.
No, we're going to the
SMH.
fucking Hall of Sacred Skulls to find a.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
I forgot we
You
decided.
know
on
what? This
that.
seems important. Let's have a 2-hour discussion about whether or not you should go there.
That was pretty much us.
And now we come back to Crimson's crib.
Corey in the house theme starts playing.
Corey.
Would Corey in the houses? Would Corey's in the houses theme make you feel comfortable?
It's a party every day.
Vice, would Corey in the houses theme song make you feel comfortable? No.
Playing this.
I think it's
Listening.
make you feel comfortable.
Gonna stand here with a thumbs up our asses. Or
Yes.
I don't think your thumb is up your ass.
wanna be if we don't get going.
Why?
It's not to enjoy. It's nice to take it.
But
nice to
he kind of like grimaces like, why are you talking about thumbs up your ass?
All right, maybe I should. Fuck you guys. Never mind.
Like I can't judge. It's just the fact that
I will. That's
I'm going to boot you out of my house one by one.
one by one. You can't even do two of us. Like I'm small enough to like get booted out with somebody. Come
I'm
on.
throwing money out of the nearest window.
That would cause injury. So no.
your foot goes
Aww.
right through.
Well, I mean nowadays I just bounce.
How about I open the window and then I throw money.
That will cause.
Bunny, would that make you feel comfortable?
Bunny doesn't give a shit.
They're just gonna
Alright.
bounce right back in.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't seem like they mind, and if it doesn't cause harm, then that's a thing that can happen.
Yeah, Crimson just like upon Bunny saying that, Crimson just like opens a window, picks up Bunny, tosses them out.
it's like a restrained version of what you probably want to do. It's just
Yeah.
the no fun zone. You are inside of the
Banished into the no fun zone.
No funny business.
going.
Just kind of like promptly peeks back up from the window, like with their arms like kind of crossed over it, like they're just kind of dangling there now. So
What's the matter? Can't reach the windowsill.
oh no, I can do that.
Oh, then
I'm just kind of chilling here. It's nice.
if you say you're just hanging out, I'm going to punt you.
Yeah, y'all
I'm
hanging
just
out.
hanging out.
That's it. I'm closing the window.
Can you though?
I don't know. There's probably room for your fingers, but other than that, I'm closing.
I just open it back up.
I'm not even gonna fight back. I'm just gonna sit down, my head in my hands.
Could you fight back?
Oh, Docus, you look bummed out.
Nothing. I'm chilling. Just a lot on my mind.
Oh,
Lots happening, you know.
yeah. Especially,
Thanks for asking, though.
Yeah, no problem. Especially when we discuss on like, oh, there might be a mass genocide if we use that fucking bomb.
Yeah, I wasn't very down with the whole notion of, well, some of yous may lose your lives, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make type of speech, you know.
But bringing down a whole build like a ceiling and making mass genocide is kind
A lot more than 3
Yeah.
lives.
of yeah.
It doesn't sound like we are surrounded by people with the best intentions, is what I'm going to say.
I'm going to assume you are having this conversation when Darteth and Vol are gone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or is this in front of them?
We're in the private house, right? By yourself.
Yeah, they were there though.
They were,
But they
until we-
probably would have left
I
at some
didn't
point.
think they'd stay in the private.
Crimson
like,
is still
so.
there though.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, they probably would have left by now. If you guys had your
We-
discussion and
we
everything
asked
is
them-
A-okay,
yeah,
and you
we
guys
asked-
are telling me that you would have left, you would have either asked them to leave so that way you can discuss among yourselves or something like that, and they can just be gone from the scene. That's fine with me.
Mostly,
I'd imagine they were. I apologize.
Mostly like
No, you're fine.
we asked them to like, so they just like, okay, peace.
We did.
That was the
Yeah.
whole entire session ago, so I don't expect you to know. I do have some notes and stuff I keep track of. That's something that I keep track of and stuff. So that's why I was asking you specifically if you were saying that in front of them or if you wanted them to be
So,
gone.
we're gonna take a few hours to rest up, and then we can go to that halls of sacred skulls and find whoever taking people. Wait,
Are you guys heading to the halls of the sacred scrolls, correct, Minda?
Pretty sure that's it, yeah.
Okay. Are you guys leaving this extra dimensional space?
I mean,
I mean,
I'd
we
imagine
have-
if we're going to the
we
halls.
have to, yeah.
Okay. You all benefit from a long rest. Is anyone missing? No one's missing anything, correct? Make sure you guys have all your spell slots and stuff like that. So you guys should have everything.
give me a second, my hotspot just kind of like.
You're all good. Just make sure you have everything, because I'm letting you benefit from a long rest.
6 bullets in the chamber.
Are we
8
actually-
bullets.
Are we spending that time in the extra dimensional space?
I imagine so.
Okay.
It would have been long enough to be about a day. So yeah, you guys can benefit from a long rest. You guys are okay at this point.
Vibing. Oh yeah.
I just don't know if I did that last session, so I'm letting you guys do that now. And then I roll some dice. Okay. You guys are moving out of the Hole of the Deep King, making your way to the Sacred Scrolls, correct, Amindo?
I'm leaving the extra dimensional space last, I figure.
Okay.
Everybody form a line. A single file line out of the extra dimensional
But
space.
it's like, I mean, if I leave first, then I don't know what happens to everybody else. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're just dead. Campaign over. Goodbye.
You die. I mean, as you're like the last one left, if you feel lonely at all, you'd probably start to notice more things come out. You'd probably start to notice more animals and stuff like that just before you leave. Maybe you hear voices of someone who you're really close to, or someone that you imagine you'd be really close to. Again, though, I'm not the one really DMing at this point. This place is all of your own, so you can tell me what you hear.
Imagine Crimson just hears just memories and whispers of like the previous days. Nothing particularly important or anything. But as when you're in there, time doesn't really pass on the outside, right?
Not like, I guess you'll see.
I guess that's true. So I mean, it was just a nice moment of peace and quiet. Hasn't really been a lot of that.
It's okay, you can say we're rowdy.
Well, it's nice to get some solace every once and then. But he'll depart if nothing else happens.
Nice. You guys leave your extra dimensional space. The homeward key is on a recharge. At this point, it cannot be used for a certain duration of time, which you don't know because you haven't cast Identify on it. Yep. So it's been put on cooldown for an insurmountable amount of time. You have no fucking clue. It just doesn't work right now. No matter how much you try, it just doesn't fucking work. It still seems magic, still seems like it was before. It just seems like you can't use it at this particular moment in time. Boop, 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 boop. And now we are traveling. Also, the door is gone. It's not here anymore. I should probably mention that as well. Okay. Let's see if I have a good map. Boop.
A map.
A map.
It's
On the map. On the map. On the map. On the map. On the map.
no, you're
Actually, you
Izzy.
know what? This one's really good.
It's all black.
I know. Dynamic lighting is on. Good shit. I'm turning it off. Here we go.
Oh, that looks badass.
Yo,
I
that's
turned it
cool.
That does look pretty cool.
I got some new maps in the game.
New faps.
Die.
Perish.
Perish. Do it now.
It's
You
like
guys
the
are so mean.
Flintstones.
I'm not mean to you at all. What are you talking about?
Gaslight.
They're Flintstones.
Crimson, Kaito, Dorcas.
Dunkus.
Aquila.
Aquila.
You're forgetting somebody.
I never forget Aquila.
Better not.
Fat bitch. Haha.
Fuck you. It's your
I
fault.
mean, there's also Noodle.
No.
Flash
Noodle's
banging
just always in your
motherfucker.
backpack. Nowadays, Noodle's a little bit
vibing.
quieter. He's just vibing in the backpack.
I'm
He comes
trying to forget about Noodle and his flash. Go away.
Bro.
He does them very occasionally.
He's
He's
just
been finding it. He's just chilling.
He's allergic to dwarfs.
Yo, Bunny, your cat is racist.
I mean, you're allergic to water. That doesn't mean you're racist.
Yes, it does.
Bruh.
I mean, if a fire genasi and a water genasi.
I'm gonna take Noodle out and just like flashback.
Wouldn't a fire and water make like steam genasi?
That's how babies are made.
Oh,
Wow.
wait a second.
Yeah, they would make a wind one, right?
Yeah.
Or like a
All right.
just a steam. Steam.
Does that
I
mean they
think
call their
wind's like
stuff?
something with the air.
So does that mean they call their stuff steamin'?
Can't drown my steamins. They know how to swim. Literally.
Okay. Hi, Kenny.
Hi.
I
I'm just doing some reading. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Some,
I thought
like-
you were
These
like,
nuts on your chin.
I thought you were doing that thing that teachers do, like Oh wait, guys.
I'll wait for you to stop talking. No, I'm just.
Oh,
that's bitch miss you.
I do.
Nowhere. As you guys are in the West Cliff district, as you guys are walking down the road together, kind of going through crowds and stuff, they begin to kind of thin. That strange blue mist, that Furez gas, it's been all throughout the entire city that you've been noticing in vents and stuff like that, just kind of has crept onto this street. And a lot of surrounding others near the halls of the sacred scrolls. The crowds have also thinned. Businesses, while they look open, contain no one inside. Buildings have their door ajar. There's no one in there. The crowds are gone. It's just kind of you
Well,
guys
that
walking
sucks.
towards this place. Yeah, it's a little weird. However, on the way there, you are suddenly beset by unknown attackers. Oh boy, I would like to know who has the highest passive perception. I'm betting it's Genlin. So Genlin, what's your passive?
18!
18. Okay, hold on one moment.
Who's gaining us?
I'll let you know in a little bit.
They want our
Oh
shoes.
god, not a...
Okay, never mind. It looks like I won't let you know.
No.
Thank you. It's me the thing.
This is weighted against. This is weighted against passive, not active. Unfortunately. Boo,
Grandma.
boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is some really cool art.
6.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, look at that mustache.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
It's not better than mine.
Gimlin's reign supreme.
From the darkness, you see strange creatures, strange, small, darting figures from the shadows. Drew, they slink through subterranean realms, seeking places that are safe from the perils of the Underdark. They are equal parts fearful and vicious, bands of dwarfkin that prey on weaker foes than themselves, and they have picked you as their prey for whatever reason. Perhaps they believe this ambush will pay off. They're gonna fucking fight you.
Let's beat their ass.
Yeah,
Drew.
Hold on, I'm shoving an onion ring down my throat.
And now they're gonna fucking fight you.
Oh, god damn it.
That's just
Yeah.
the way you said it. You're gonna try to fuck
Oh
your shit
yeah.
up.
Here, I'll change it back to 9. I didn't do it right.
9.
Yeah. At least it's better than a 6.
Now that you guys are getting a better look at your ambushers as well as the general surroundings, you actually begin to notice things. You start to see shopkeepers, you start to see servants, peasants, you see lots of peasantry piled up in corners, bodies just stacked everywhere in shadowy places.
Have a question.
Damn, bro.
Yes.
Can we have a box to orient ourselves in because we have a marching order regardless? I'd like to believe, because I'd imagine we wouldn't put our
Very
squishy
true.
people
It's
on the
gonna be
outs, right? And our burly men on the inside.
This is very correct.
Seems backwards is all.
I'm gonna give you a smaller box though, given that this is an ambush. So they're gonna have
Super
advantage.
reasonable. That's super reasonable. I
They
just
just
imagine
small
it could be
box,
like up
small
here a little
box.
bit, you know?
Yeah.
Small and square and dark. Fun box. Oh, fun box. Check out these cool fun box. Yeah.
You guys really like my fun box mechanic.
I do.
It's so
I love
good.
playing
I
with your
do.
fun box, Kenny. I love playing with it.
Fun box. Let me know when you guys are done orienting yourselves, and we'll begin combat.
I'm riding Aquila.
That's fair.
Cheeky fucker.
And here
Where did my
we go.
initiative go? Fuck.
Oh, you deleted your token, so it went away.
Oh, my
You're gonna have to roll it again.
Yeah, I'm good here.
You got an 18. So I'm gonna put you at an 18. 18.2 for dexterity tiebreaker.
I'm just putting it back to what it was before. Is it alright?
I did already.
Is
You
this
beat
prescription?
Genlin.
No, because I have advantage on it. So it's 24.
Oh, okay, so it's 19. Well, you still don't beat anybody. Oh, it's 24?
Yes.
Oh, you do beat some people then. Okay, now because this is an ambush round, they get to go first while ignoring the rest of you guys in the first turn. They also have advantage against all their attacks. So this whole round will be done with advantage, and it'll just be them. Okay.
Okie
Wait, I
dokie.
might have something.
These nuts.
Ooh. I know that barbarians do have primal awareness, but that has to do with traps, I believe, and not ambushes. Feral instinct.
An ambush could be considered a trap.
If you are surprised at the beginning of combat, you aren't incapacitated. You can act normally on the first turn. That's really cool, but only if you enter rage
Yeah.
before doing anything else that
just
turn.
like-
So you must rage.
Right.
I won't skip past you, but you have to rage.
Go ape shit.
It's not your turn yet.
Yeah.
Tell me when it's your turn. All right. So, Drew Savins. They are going to. Each one is going to take a look at the party, and they're both going to cast Lightning Bolt. It's the first Lightning Bolt, and that's the second Lightning Bolt. I'm going to tell you where they're aimed. This one's going to be aimed like this, so it's going to strike Quayla, Bonnie, and Crimson. This one's going to be aimed like this, so it's going to strike Quayla, Bonnie, and Maeve.
Damn,
Actually, you know what?
okay.
No, he's going to orient himself different. He's going to use his movement. He's going to go up here. He's actually going to strike Maeve, Bonnie, and Kaito. And that'll be the second one.
Okay.
Man.
Male.
Male. Make me dexterity checks, please. These will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
If we take,
Oh,
if me and
boy.
Aquila take the damage, we both have resistance against like damage.
You can't. You can. I don't recommend just eating the damage. You
No, I'm
can
saying
have
if
the
we fail
half.
it.
Yeah, you still take half damage. You'd have the half though.
I'm pretty sure
Like,
I'm gonna
resist-
make two of these things, right? Because I'm
Huh? Yeah, you're in
being
both of them.
targeted twice.
Yes. Crimson also has to make two of them because he's also being targeted twice. and so
Wait,
the
is
Quayla.
he? I thought he like
Oh, no.
moved and then.
Oh no, he moved. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Crimson's being targeted once, Bonnie's being targeted twice. Yep, only you have to make two. Alright, pass one, fail one. Kaito pass, Crimson pass, Maeve pass. Okay. So Maeve, you take half of 30. No, half of 33. Sorry. Crimson, you take half of 33. Yep. Half of
Is it
33.
half of half?
Yep, so half that half. So have that one more time, and then that's the actual damage you take. Then Bonnie, you take the full 30, and then you take half of 33. Kaito, you also take half of 33.
Okay.
So that's pretty devastating. That was their first turn.
Owie.
Ow.
Yeah, that was a
Half
big
of
fucking
33
ouch.
is. What the hell's half of 33?
17 if you round up.
Yeah, just about
Oh.
17.
Okay.
Okay.
the Drew servants is they kind of cast their spells
bro.
in weird ways. They kind of like are bouncing, dancing around as they shake their staves at you, screaming strange incantations as their staves light up with blue magic, and it just kind of like fucking fires forward a bolt of lightning and it strikes you.
Damn, I'm kind of sizzling.
Kaito. Kaito, on your turn, you may choose to rage, in which case you get to take your turn immediately.
Did you just
I'll-
skip over Denlin?
I did, because it's an ambush round. Unfortunately,
Okay,
they rolled
gotcha, understood.
above the passive. It isn't just 18, they have a +4 to stealth, meaning they actually rolled a 22 for their stealth check, really high.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was not an ambush you guys could avoid. These guys were, like, deadly hidden.
I shall rage.
Go
Rage?
ape
Okay.
shit.
You're not incapacitated anymore.
And is this the motherfucker who casts spells?
Yep. He's the one who is, like, he's dancing around with his staff.
That
Hey, yo,
boy
fuck him up. Fuck him up.
raised my katana.
Fuck him up.
Get his ass.
Beat his ass. Take his shoes.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
No. All that shtick. No.
You're gonna give him a
Thank
smack.
you, John.
1, 2. 1 miss, 1 hit.
Oh, I didn't proc rage damage. So
15.
Break him,
Thank you.
John.
that's my turn. That.
You strike him with your blade, and he just kind of screams out in agony as you cleave into him. He looks pretty hurt. It is the Drew's turn.
He's marked, by the way.
Hmm.
Why?
I
Romewa Shinderu.
All right, Denlin.
Yup.
1. Does that hit?
I don't know. I can't see
Yes.
that shit.
18.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. They're on whisper. I don't like a whisper. I'm gonna turn that off. Boom! 3 damage. If the target is a creature, that Drew can choose to do no damage and try to trip it instead. In which case, the target has to succeed a DC 9 or fail. They're not going to. They're just going to do 3 damage to you.
Yeah.
This one's going to use another hook spear. They crit and do 4 damage.
Yeah. Sure you don't want to trip me?
Nope.
You sure?
Nah. Nah, I'll just do some damage to you. Kaito. Boop, 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 boop. Roll with
hit, miss.
Okay, with the 18, they're going to choose to do no damage because they don't do any damage anyway, and they're going to trip you. Succeeded DC 9 or be on the ground.
Strike
You
6.
got an advantage because you're raging.
Yes, you do have advantage.
Oh,
Yup, the DC is 9, so unless you nat fail twice here, it's not going to do nothing.
25.
Nice.
They just like hooked me in the leg, like, what the hell?
It's like when that, like, you know, like the little hook pole from behind the curtain that tries to, like, you know, pull somebody away from the stage.
Thus, their ambush round is over. However,
Uh-oh.
from the shadows, from inside of buildings, from on top of them, you start to notice more attackers.
What the fuck?
Cheeky papas.
There we go. Crimson, it's your turn.
Okay.
There's a lot of.
Yeah, this whole district seems to be infested with Drew. You're just seeing bodies everywhere.
God. And this is the good part of town, too.
Yeah, this is the Nobles district. This is near the Hall of the Sacred Squirrels, is where this ambush should be taking place, roughly 200-ish feet away. So whatever the fuck happened here, it's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a spell in this box because it's a 20-foot area. So just make note of that all these enemies. And Kaito is excluded from this. In this, I'm going to cast Resting Wind. Enemies within a 20-foot radius are... so each enemy in a 20-foot radius centered on a point and target must make a successful strength saving throw or drop anything held in their hand. The objects land 10 feet away from the creature that dropped in random directions. I was going to cast Poison Volley, but considering Kaito's idea, it's not very wise. Plus, it doesn't target him either. So everything there
So-
has to make a saving throw.
5, all with -1. So only one passes.
Yes.
That's going to be the shaman. The saving passes. He's going to hold on to his staff. The others, though, are going to lose their items.
Yes, they are disarmed, pretty much.
Hold on. I'm going to put this grabby thing on them. They're not going to be able to make that attack. It's only one item they're carrying, correct?
It's the weapon that they're carrying. So
Okay.
it says anything held in their hands. So I get if they have two weapons, it'll be both.
Well, they don't have two. They only have that one hook spear right now. However, at their side, they do have other weapons. They have like offhand ranged weapons, all of them, and some shots. Not many, but they have a few. It's kind of like a makeshift weaponry, essentially. So they do have some things. Some of them are equipped with slings as well. None of which they are holding at this very moment. But yeah, so they're disarmed. They can't make melee attacks anymore. They're now forced to use ranged, which will be a disadvantage if they try to hit Kaito. Even if they're flanking like this, because they're within 5 feet. And then Kaito himself is excluded.
And then my bonus action will be to order Aquila to pretty much fuck them up, you know?
You want to order around Aquila? What would you like Aquila to do?
Specifically, just keep our squishies safe. But yeah.
Alright, well then Aquila's going to turn around and fucking munch this guy, because he's right near... Actually, you know what? That guy's focused on Kaito. Maybe going over here instead. And then...
Punch him.
But
Munch.
he would take 2 opportunity attacks, though, if like they reached round, but I'm not going to make them, because they're not going to actually... They're not going to... Actually, you know what?
They don't have
Fuck it.
melee either. They don't have melee.
They're going to punch. They punch. They both miss.
Ow.
Rolling behind them, they attempt to fucking punch a dragon, unfortunately unable to actually do that. Aquila seems much tougher than their tiny fists. Alright. So, Crimson, what is your move now? What would you like to do to this Shrew? Would you like to bite him? Is that what you're aiming to do?
Yes.
Okay, roll the attack for Aquila, and then you still haven't used a reaction for Aquila, so you can boost that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll boost it.
Okay. Bite attack with boost is going to land, it hits, it kills. Dead. Just bites that one in half. It's gone.
Jump.
Bunny, it's your turn. You're hurting really bad.
Yep. Owie.
You can escape onto Aquila because Aquila is safe. If you want.
Huh. Yeah, I guess I could try to climb Aquila, like, probably tumbling bullet if it's, requires
Oh,
any
no,
check.
it's not difficult. No, it's not difficult. You can just get on. Aquila's a willing
Okay.
creature, so you can just do that. You can move on to their
Blink.
space.
Uh,
Blink.
hmm.
Plus, you're special because you're a small creature. Small creatures get to move into anyone's space without any kind of penalty.
That's true.
In my bonus action, could I say that Aquila would be hey, protect the squishies, like.
I'm willing to, instead of getting on top of Aquila, if you go underneath Aquila, I'm willing to offer you a 3/4 cover.
Okay. Hmm.
I'll be back.
But guys, let's win the game.
Guys, let's level up to level 20 while he's gone.
Quick,
Exactly. Let's
quick, you gotta
Come on,
chase
you
this
guys,
campaign.
let's win the game. Come on.
Oh god.
Look at all these attacks I've made. Wow, they're all dead.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, I fucking love onion rings. They're so good.
What do they taste like? Like
Rings?
I know, I know they taste like onion, but isn't onion
Have
like
you never had an onion ring?
no?
You guys
I've
need
never
to
had
have
an
onion rings.
You've never had an onion ring? So
never
what
had an
what it is like, you know how an onion has like layers, like in Shrek? They take one of the layers of an onion that's sliced, they bread it, and deep fry the motherfucker, and that's it. So it tastes
It's
like
so
a breaded fried onion.
So what's Bunny's turn looking like? We figured it out. You go under Aquila, you take cover. What's next?
Izzy's having a brain blast.
Brain blast.
You want to take an attack against a guy?
She wrote in chat that she needs a sec.
Yeah. Sorry. Like, there's people
No,
at the
you're
door.
All
Oh,
good.
What could I...
You got a
Use
handy
my
dandy
crossbow.
crossbow. You got vicious mockery.
I do.
You do have Eldritch Blast.
I do. Huh. Guess I'll try the Eldritch Blast.
Okay, do me a favor. Make 2 attacks and declare 2 creatures you'd like to take an attack against. You can also
Okay,
declare 2 attacks against the same creature if you would like.
Wait, how... like...
All of them are within range, so you could target this
Yeah.
guy over here who was messing you up earlier if you wanted to target a save.
Yeah, I most definitely want to target that dude.
Okay.
Just
So
roll attack.
make me a spell attack.
Uh,
Just roll me a d20.
oh,
I got this. I can do
me a
math, don't you
Y,
worry.
B's a pie. Oh wow, that hurt.
That is a fatty hit, actually, believe it or not.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
That's a hit. Roll it again. One more time. Nice, that's also a hit. So that's 2d10 damage. 13. Very close to dead, but not nearly dead. He is very close to death now, though. He is like incredibly close. Like one more thing would probably put him in the dirt, as you like just blast him twice.
Sneeze on him.
I believe that's your turn, correct, Amunda?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do.
All right, Savin's turn. Savins are going to take the opportunity to cast some spells. This one over here is going to cast Lightning Bolt. He is going to hit one of his friends, and he's going to hit Kaito. He's also going to smack Aquila.
it's not very nice.
No, it's not. He's gunning for the spellcaster, though, who's slinging spells at him. Alright. Do me a quick favor. Please make me a dexterity saving throw, Aquila, Bonnie, and Kaito.
Oh boy!
Also, if you're wondering if
God.
this Drew has to make one, he does, but even half damage would kill him, so he's dead.
So is this like a normal dexterity?
Yep, normal. You have an added bonus though. Because you're in 3/4 cover, you actually get a +5.
Oh, cool.
That's a 21.
Ow.
So that is going to protect you. This lightning bolt goes right by Maeve's face. You're going to take half of 38. Everyone who passed. So the only one who passed though was Bunny. So that's 14 damage. Actually, that's enough to bring you down. 0 HP. First down in the entire campaign.
Wait,
Wait, who?
I used my reaction.
To do what?
Spirit shield, baby.
If you are
Okay.
raging, you see a creature within 30 feet of you that takes damage, you can reduce that damage by 2d6.
She's 15
You
feet
can-
away.
2d6. 5. You are left with 5 health.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That saved you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Christ.
Hey. Thank you,
Kaito. Kaito and
I'll take
Aquila take the full 38 damage, aside from
Owie.
Aquila. Aquila takes half of that because they're lightning dragons. They take 14. But Kaito takes the full 38, and that's really...
It hurts a lot.
Owie.
It's lightning,
Yeah.
dude. AoE spell's not fun.
that was only one of the savings, though. There's another saving over here.
Motherfucker.
And on his turn, he is going to cast Sleep at 3rd level. Alright. Kaito, Bunny. You are
Oh
both
boy.
asleep.
So,
Creatures who are asleep,
so is it like a hit point sleep or like?
this is a hit point sleep, yeah.
I got 47.
Yeah, they rolled over that. They cast it at 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
If you're wondering what they rolled exactly 56. So
Okay,
47,
so
5,
No longer raging.
53. They have 3 more hit points to spend, but no one else has anything. So only Bunny and Kaito are asleep. Now, creatures who are asleep, if you take a hit, it'll be an automatic crit. You don't wake up immediately. You wake up after you take the damage. But if all the attacks are simultaneous, like these Drew are going to be for mob attacks, each one of them is going to automatically crit, is how I'm ruling that. So if you get mob attacked while you're asleep, it's deadly. Because all of them are going to crit. So you are very much incentivized to use your action to go wake up your friends before they go down, Gimli.
Nah, for once, fuck that. You guys got that. Walking forward, taking opportunity attack, walking here,
Okay.
turning into ape.
Hold on 1 second before you turn into ape. You're gonna
No,
take 2
I'm
ops.
ape.
You take 2 ops. You take 2 ops before ape. What
Both
was your
miss.
Both miss, and now you are ape. Okay, ape. What's the move?
I'm gonna throw a rock at this guy.
Which one?
Oh, my ping didn't go through. This guy. I'm
Oh,
just breaking a piece of the ground and I'm just chucking it at him.
okay. Go on ahead. Well, that hits.
29 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
He is a smear on the wall.
I
He
think,
is
I think he's
not-
dead. I think he's dead.
And then I'm gonna roar at this guy. And I'm gonna make him pee his pants.
roll intimidation.
As monkey.
Yeah, his monk.
Well, I have a 7 charisma, so 8.
Can he use his
I mean-
strength as a thing?
I think I would use your strength modifier instead. I'm not giving you a penalty for this.
11.
Okay. So that's like an intimidate thing.
Rawr.
Oh,
I did just bring corn his friend, so I don't know.
you know what? I know what he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll charisma with advantage. He rolls a 4. He doesn't that fail though. This guy is going to kind of. He is going to he's very scared. He is very scared. This one in particular is pretty afraid of you. And he is going to play more defensively from this point out. But he's not going to flee. Neither are any of the other Drew.
Okay,
So you don't break them. It just seems like you shake them a little bit. You
I'm.
might need to do some more things before you're able to shake all these Drew.
I'll take an op from this guy since I have a little bit of movement. I'm just gonna move this way, so all these guys on my left are within my
Gotcha.
range.
He will take. He is going. He's not going to op you. Don't worry. He's doing something else.
Okie dokie. That is my turn.
Kaito, you are asleep. The Drew's turn.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They're going to pick up their weapons.
I know,
Plenty of
don't be-
weapons to the ground. They can draw and doff a weapon as a free interaction. That's all they can really do. Kaito, This is 4 attacks, all of which are auto-critting.
Okay.
So each attack that I roll that goes above your armor class is going to be critical damage.
I have a 15. Have fun, I guess.
Okay. This is going to be a normal roll because not only are you unconscious, but at this point you'd be prone. So they're going to make these at normal. Boop, 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 boop. So that's 2 hits that crit. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, and you wake up.
5.
15 plus 14 is 29. 29 damage total.
I'm okay.
Yikes.
Okay. These 2 Drew are going to kind of eye level witness Bunny underneath, and they are going to scurry underneath. They're going to try to scurry underneath Aquila. They're going to make a acrobatics check against Aquila's strength. They're going to roll a 13. Can Aquila please roll me a strength check?
Motherfucker.
They're very
Could I be
squirrely.
assisting that still?
Huh?
Could I be assisting that or giving Aquila some help? Or
That would be an action to do on your turn to give them the help action on this specifically. So no.
gotcha.
This is going to be an attack against
Can I
Bunny.
use my inspiration that I have sitting here? That I've been sitting on for a little bit.
That can be used on things that you do.
So that's fine. I tried.
I wouldn't say you can use it for this. Unfortunately, you can't make them or Aquila reroll. But it's still a good reroll for you from whenever that's useful. This is going to be a hook spear attack with advantage because you're down. Which is a 15. Actually misses.
Oh,
Yeah.
As soon as
Actually
he
misses.
takes that, because he took a strike at a creature within 5 feet of me, that's not me. I'm gonna use my Sentinel reaction attack. So I'm gonna swipe into him.
Now, there is a problem. Aquila is kind of interfering here because they're underneath Aquila's belly while you're
I
kind
can't
of
do like a sweep.
No, you can, but I'm going to give them a little bit of an armor class bonus.
Good. Because I've
Not
done
much.
absolutely nothing this combat. My token is sat there the whole fucking time.
Yeah, I'm giving them half cover, which is just a
Understood.
+2. Just a
Okay,
+2.
So,
I think you can
John,
get
what
it.
does the proximity, like the heart rune thing, do again?
As long as you're within 30 feet of me, like you're the receiver of the other heart rune, then you have a +2 to armor class.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
so
cool.
you had 18. So yeah, you
Yeah.
did not get hit. You're good. They weren't even close. So it was a 22. That kills. You killed him.
It's non-lethal. I bonk him with the pommel.
Oh, you're going non-lethal. Okay.
Yeah, I bonk him with the pommel.
All the ones you're going for, then I'm going to go on ahead and do this. All the dome ones are going to be unconscious.
Yeah.
That is a Drew with a very unconscious fucking head. This Drew over here is going to shoot Ape.
Monkey.
He misses Monkey.
How could
This
you miss
Drew-
Monkey?
This Drew is going to take the disengage action, go inside this building,
Bruh.
and the save can't act yet, so that's Maeve's turn.
Okay.
You could wake Bunny. It's something you can do.
But you could also assist Kaido, who's literally being beat to shit.
I can handle Kaito because like they're all grouped up. I can take care of them.
I kind of want to use
Oh, yeah,
Frenzy
that's true.
Bolt to see if I can get like multiple, and then like oh shit, maybe I should use Melf's meteors for this. Wait, let me check.
This street has quickly become a war zone. Not that it wasn't before. But before it was a presentable war zone.
If anything,
Presentable one.
they should be saying thank you for like clearing their streets. We're like a city watch. Feel better than the guard.
Yes. Okay.
I'm snoozing
wanna
on the
use-
job.
I want to use Frenzied Bolt on actually no. Melf's meteors.
Mouse meteors. Okay, so you use your action, and then you can use your bonus action to throw a number of them equal to 3, I believe, up to 3, up to 2.
2. Okay.
2. So select 2 locations. Each one will have a 5-foot area blast.
Okay. I said.
So they're in the other place. You could always select where Kaito is and do damage to Kaito and hit all of them.
Kaito will die, or like he'll take some damage.
True.
I don't want to hurt my homie. Okay. Yeah, that's
It's like that, like spread it out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're all going to take that. They're going to make dex checks. These are all at +2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
all but 1 pass. So that's 2d6 on all of them. I'm getting ahead of myself. You should roll that. Roll the 2d6 for me, please.
2d6. Ah, crap. 2d6.
Okay. So it's going to be 6 damage on 1, 3 on all the rest.
Okay.
Not bad.
I think that's all I can do.
That was your action and bonus action.
Yes.
This leaves it as Dorcas' turn. Dorcas.
Okay.
Dunkus.
Pommel strike this guy, back of his neck as a reaction. Turn towards this guy. I'm gonna hopefully try to do the same thing with the guy right in front of me. So a boink. 27.
27
for
hits.
How much damage?
You want to unconscious him?
Yeah, unconscious for sure.
Okay,
So
keep going.
doink, flip the sword, doink, and then I'm gonna like, because he's significantly larger than me, hopefully like run underneath the legs of Monkey and then
Yes.
hit this guy. So doink doink, run up and I'm going to make the attack on this guy. Kind of slide underneath the monkey, so it's kind of cool. 20
20 hits.
for that much damage.
Yikes.
And I'm
That
actually
hurts.
just gonna blow an action surge here, because you know, this might
He's a
be the only
caster.
turn I
He's
get.
scary.
Yeah, this
he's
might
a
be the
caster,
only
he's
turn I
scary.
get. I blow the action surge, like slide under the monkey's legs, gets up, uppercuts him with the first attack. Second one's gonna slam him back into the ground. So 23 on this one
Hit.
for that much damage.
And that is nearly a down.
And then
Very
non-lethal pommel to the head because I have extra attack.
And that's down. That's it. He's unconscious now.
And that's my turn. And that's what I did.
That was an
Yeah, bro.
important turn. You just downed the spellcaster. That's such an
Nice.
important turn.
Oh, you.
And Crimson.
So my bonus action first is going to be to order Aquila to wake up Bunny. And I'm going to take care of this cluster right here. My first attack will be against this guy. And then Hordebreaker will attack the one on the bottom. My extra attack will go to that one. And the Hordebreaker attack will go to that one over there.
All
Try and
so 4
annihilate.
attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them hit. And all of them knock them all unconscious too. Or dead. Are they dead?
Mine are lethal.
Oh, okay. Dead. 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 Alright.
Damn, bro.
Bunny, it's your turn.
Am I awoken?
Yes, Aquila woke you up.
You are
Yes, yes.
awoken.
Okay.
Willa smacked you. The tail.
No, he just gave you a great big lick. Like, slip.
Not many
I'm
Drew are
sorry,
left.
Drew.
There is a single Drew on the field, and another one is in hiding, and they're probably going to be able to get away. There's but one Drew left. Do you want to take 2 Eldritch Blasts at him?
Yeah,
Got you. You want to orient yourself differently to make sure you're able to get him off?
yeah. I'm gonna kind of
Just make me
crawl
2
underneath the bunny. The not the bunny. The fucking
crawl on top of the
the
ape and fucking
monkey.
skyscrape him. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You're gonna snipe him. Alright. Roll me 2 d20s. They get no bonuses because you're at an advantage point, so
Wait. Give me a second. I kind of blew it.
no, you're fine. I don't need to see you. You're good. Beep.
The monkey.
Yeah.
There you are.
So I
2 d20s.
sorry.
2 d20s.
2d20.
Yes, roll me 2 d20s, please.
Doink.
Oh no, you need to roll me a d20 attack rolls first, but I'll keep this in mind.
I'm.
You could crit. Who knows?
Wait. Why did I roll d10? What the fuck?
Yeah, I got you. Here, I'll reroll that one for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Jesus.
No, you're good. One of them hits. He's left with some health. Not much though. Servant is unconscious. Genlin,
Right,
just
so-
this guy left.
Alright, I'm rolling an intelligence check to understand the concept of knocking out. Yeah, no, I'm going buck wild on this guy. This guy who's unconscious, I leap over my son and I just want to land on top of him, crushing him to death.
He is dead. He's
Right.
gone.
I
The moment Ape's turn starts, I think he dies. And so that was combat. That was it.
Kaito's laying there looking up at the ceiling.
Oh boy, there's monkey schlong in my face. Please move.
I pop out and just standing there, you kind of like fall, landing like on top of me, like, oh. I don't quite understand. We need better landing procedure.
Woody's
Alright.
face is kind of
Lee is
sizzling,
good with
like.
the unconscious ones.
Can someone interrogate them? Please. I'm in pain.
Here,
Oh.
come here, buddy. Come here.
No,
Come here.
he'll
Get
get the,
that little bats.
get
Come
the
here.
bunny, girl, get the bunny.
I'll get them all.
And I'll
That's yours, Kaito. Congratulations.
Hey,
This is yours, Bunny. Congratulations.
No.
Babe, congratulations.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Wow! Yeah.
So what are you guys doing with your unconscious Drew and the unconscious Drew saving?
Beating the shit out of them.
No, why would we do that? We could just fucking leave them here and walk away. It's not that big a deal.
If there's one of them that's like,
Okay,
we, like,
tell
tie
you
them
what.
up?
I'd like to make a proposal, right? If I don't bitch about the ones that were ruthlessly massacred, then you don't bitch about the ones that I leave unconscious in the street. Is that okay?
Can we at least
Can we do that?
Can we
No,
interrogate one?
That's
at least?
ridiculous.
Why?
Look
They
look at
wanted
look
a
at the
cheap-
look at the piles of bodies in the alleyways. These are innocent people that are just left dead, presumably by these things, and you're just going to leave them here, innocents, not to pay for their crimes?
We don't know.
That infuriates me.
Who said it
we
was
at
my
least
job to pass
even-
judgment on them?
We at least interrogate one, please.
I thought the only reason you'd leave them to live was for that purpose. If you mean to just leave them here, perhaps tied up or anything, then I put my foot down here.
Okay, I get that.
Perhaps we
They've
should
done some
tie them
heinous
up.
acts. I don't trust the legal system in this city specifically, and it's a complicated issue. And I don't assume myself to be the person, or I try not to, I should say, to be judge, jury, and executioner. You know, just line them up and kill them all. It doesn't seem like, a valid way to go about things either. You seem really worked up about this, and I respect that. But I also don't want to use, people's lives as a bartering ticket here. So, I mean, what's the schmoove, you tell me?
They spared no quarter with us, as they did with all these bodies. I'll kill them with my own hand.
Kaito raises his
I have no
hand.
qualms about it.
Crimson, if I
Yes.
have some suggestion before you slaughter them, interrogate them for the love of God. He just sits up.
Well, feel free.
I'm not in the right mind too.
I will
They are
do
going
it.
to be. They are going to be unconscious unless you use a healing spell. It can be any level. As long as you restore at least one hit point, they will be a-okay. But
I
it has
shove
to
a
be-
good berry in his mouth.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, which one are you
Hey.
which one are you bringing back? Are you
I
bringing back
doesn't
the Saven? Are you bringing back
Yeah, sure.
another one? You're bringing back the
Anyone that
Saven.
I can communicate with.
Can I ask if you're taking his spellcasting focus? If you're bringing back the Saven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming my friend would have already pickpocketed
Just
everyone.
strip down his
Alright,
Shit.
cool. He has a component pouch, a
Knave
staff, which acts as an arcane focus, and he has basic standards. In fact, all of these guys have leather armor, a repeating light crossbow that you can't use because it's really small. Money could use it though. A few crossbow bolts made for that size as well. Some strange, incredibly small hooked weapons, and then very small tunics, as well as pockets full of gold. Each one actually has around. Let's see how much gold they had in total. 59 gold.
Damn.
They were doing pretty well.
Alright, hey buddy, welcome back to the realm of living. Thanks to my son over there, you are still breathing. So I'd like you to, first things first, say thank you to Dorcas.
Who can speak Undercommon?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm speaking in
Everybody.
right now.
Lovely.
Well.
The Drew is going to look at the party and just like, he's just making noises.
Yeah, come on, bud. I
I
know.
thought you asked if we speak Undercommon.
I know.
Just in case I wanted to have intelligent conversation with you.
Does anyone speak Undercommon anyway? He speaks gibberish. Like, what the fuck?
John, I'm
That's
just asking in case. I'm just asking in case I want to.
I'm with you.
have
I'm
a
with you.
conversation.
Gibberish.
Alright, fine. I get it. You might not be keen to want to talk to us, but remember, you attacked us first. So, first and foremost, say thank you, or else you're going to sleep again.
I don't know.
Um,
I had faith in you and everybody to treat this differently. I don't know. Maybe I should have just put him down. This feels bad.
I need to understand where his mind is. Clearly,
He has mind at all. Yeah.
these caverns is ours. It is ours.
It is.
what cavern
No.
is yours? Which one specifically? Can you give me an address?
They mined. They broke into our homes. They got into the Whirlstone. They're in the Whirlstone. It is ours.
Someone write this down. Did anybody else speak the language that has pen and paper?
I have no idea what he's saying.
As soon as he mentioned writing, he says, no, not the words.
Oh, okay. No paper. Just think hard. Remember, because I won't. Alright, so. Yeah. That's cool, but why did you attack us?
You work for the hairy, stout ones.
What?
What?
I
This
don't
is
work.
their
I
colony.
don't work for anybody
They
but
go into
my
Whirlstone.
friends.
They go to our colonies. We slaughter them. We push back. We strong.
Yeah, really strong. The just problem is like you hurt my friends real bad, and that made me angry. You saw what happens when I got angry. Now I don't want to have to do that again because it's quite
Monkey
tiring.
God.
No, don't be saying
Big-
that.
Big monkey.
Don't, now, buddy. Don't call me that. We are simply just trying to figure out what happened here, why all these people are now dead. Because now we're gonna have to explain that, why we were here and why there's all these bodies. So I'm just trying to get, why you had to specifically murder these people. Because you needed to, survival.
We live in Whirlstone. They go into Whirlstone. They fight. We fight back.
Whirlstone.
These people are in their
You guys can make a history check on what Whirlstone is. None of you are really native to the Underdark, though, so you're not gonna quite know what he's talking about, unfortunately.
This is
What if I have a guess?
I mean,
This is probably just a guess more than anything else. A 5. It's the location that is theirs, apparently, that he is saying a 10. Yeah, this is a location that they are claiming is theirs, and according to him, the dwarves here, the dark dwarves, have gone into the Whirlstone, and from what you can tell, it seems like they are killing them, and now they are killing back. So they are both killing each other.
See, the biggest problem here is, frankly, this is really none of our business. But it just so happened that you made it our business when you drew our blood. So, I'll ask you, what do you want to happen from this, considering what you've done? What do you expect to come out of this conversation? Oh, y'all there, buddy? I'm kind of knocking on his head.
He doesn't really know how to react to you. He's just kind of like almost in his own world. Like he's been this entire time for the most part. He was screaming like weird incantations as he was fucking firing off lightning. He seems to be kind of like looking himself over at this point, trying to find his stuff, and just can't. He's like looking around for it.
We'll meet everybody in the middle. Why don't we just take him downtown to go to prison? You know, let the city
I don't think
government
there's a
go to-
prison.
Aren't they
Yeah,
just
but
gonna kill him anyway?
Hey, Kenny.
Yeah.
So while this has been happening, I want to have been like looking over like the piles of bodies in the alleyways. I want to like specifically what I'm looking for, like is just like, you know, ages, genders, kind of like if anything, like professions, like just who these people were.
There's just a bunch of bodies, dude. There's just
Children,
like
perhaps?
whoever came through this place is probably dead. It seems like they ambushed quite a lot of people. You find bodies of guards. They don't hardly have any kind of extravagant armor. It seems like if you're looking around though for like specific entryways, perhaps areas they've been hiding and stuff like that, roll me investigation. This is like an exceedingly well pulled off ambush, and they almost got the drop on you guys too. So they are definitely coordinated.
I'll roll like investigation for that, but also specifically, I'm not really looking for like guards or anything. I'm looking more, I guess, on the more civilian aspect. Like, are there women here?
Oh, there's a bunch. There's just a bunch.
Women.
Roll me investigation though, because you're looking around the field, so I can tell you additional information.
Can I help him?
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Unless you have a better modifier, Squid. Do you have a better modifier? Do you have more investigation than Crimson?
Probably.
I have a
I
one.
already said hope.
You have a 1? Alright, I'll let you roll with advantage, and if you want to boost it, you can. I'll tell you that.
I mean,
Alright, I'll just take the fucking 9. Do you want to boost
God,
Crimson? I'm definitely throwing you a bone. Do you want to boost Crimson?
I can just drop a guidance in there, you know, just whatever helps.
Yeah.
you know?
That helps. That's
I
something
could
I'm
also
allowing to happen.
do I can also do a little
A
doot.
little bardic inspiration.
Yeah, a little doot.
No, it's not meant to be, guys.
I
It
can do
simply
Ben
just is
Buck
not.
as well.
A little bardic inspiration on top of that. Okay.
What's the
Um,
bardic inspiration die? Is it D6 or D8?
No, it's I rolled it. It's fine. So it's 2, 3, 6, 6, 9, 15. 15 isn't bad. 15's really good. You guys boosted it to a 15.
Yay!
We did it.
Teamwork.
All right. Well, first of all, looking around, the Drew Savins, each one of them are both 5th level casters. So these guys are pretty fucking strong. You're noticing like a lot of things about them. Neither one of these guys is like a slow dude. Yeah, I mean, each one is in their own right pretty powerful. You know, and they gave you guys a run for their money, just the 2 of them. The rest of their posse are definitely way weaker and are kind of just like a fleshy line for these 2 spellcasters. That's just like how their tactics are. They ambush, they come from things, and they fire lightning bolts and stuff every once in a while. It seems like they're able to recover really quickly as well. So you're able to kind of gather they have some kind of innate spellcasting. This isn't something that they've been trained to do or that they're intelligent. It just seems like they're able to do it. Looking at the bodies themselves, you find numerous corpses of all different like swaths of life, the old, the young. Yeah, just it's not good. It's just a bunch of dead people, dude.
That's
There's no
horrible.
exact numbers, but like there was like a crowd, and then like it just thinned as you went over here. This all definitely happened pretty recently. Otherwise, the guards probably would have caught onto this as well.
Yeah.
So all of this kind of happening definitely happened very recently. It seems like a lot of these civilians were actually killed by like they're like scorched and like on like flaming almost. It seems like those lightning bolts are what got a lot of different people.
Normally, I would be on your side, Dorcas, but for this one, no, these people are going to.
But here's the thing. Here's other stuff that you find. You definitely notice paths and entrances. You figure out like where all these bodies are leading up to. They're like the oldest to the newest bodies. You know what I mean? The oldest ones are from the Hall of Sacred Scrolls, leading up to this position. So it seems like they came from the Hall of Sacred Scrolls.
You
Now,
think that
look,
Interesting.
I'm on board with they deserve to die. I just want to convey that I'm never going to be comfortable with just the concept of murder, just for seamlessly like avoidable reason. We can try to lock them up, and of course, like, yes, not no reason, like they've killed people, but like if you kill a killer, then the number of killers in the world remain the same. You know, you've just inherited his title, and for all we know, these could be people of an enslaved race down here. These could be people with incredible conflict and turmoil with the current residing party that is in the city, and they've been conscripted into an army that is unbeknownst to them. They could be having a lot of problems, and we don't know any of the politics of this place. We're foreigners. We don't know shit. And I'm not going to pretend like I do.
Why? They said because they were attacked, they attacked back. I get it, it's none of our business. But at the end of the day, we were here and now we have to deal with it, or else more innocent people who had nothing to do with the conflict will die.
Cutting into the conversation is just not words but arrows. They fly, like, in Crimson's just firing, like, I think there's like a total of 4 who are left alive.
Yep, they're gonna die.
He's just firing, like, you know, like 4 arrows just fire off and just thud into the bodies of that. And at that point, Crimson, like, he steps up and Zador gets infuriated. He's like, is the number of killers in this place still the same?
Calm down,
you
big
cannot
guy.
speak of them such as these things. Those were children, innocent people, dead. I cannot have you vilify my father for not having a better idea, sitting here and vilify my father for proposing, ideally not the best idea, but the only choice that was presented to him at the time, and then to turn around and see these monsters who've killed countless innocent civilians and give them the benefits of the doubt. Where was that for him? Someone who has saved lives, countless lives my own, and to turn around and to look at these things and offer them mercy. They are undeserving of this, and you infuriate me with your own words. I'm moving on to this Hall of Sacred Scrolls. I'm going to find the source of these things and kill them myself.
Without words in conversation, you'd leave something at a point and run away like a coward from it. Instead of addressing the idea, you'd prefer to walk away from it.
Can we please stop calling each other names? Please.
You clearly haven't been around boys very often. You gotta kind of let them do this.
I think that to ever scream at someone and say a one-liner and then to storm away is to admit that you're scared to have that conversation. And I would love to have it with you if you'd like to have it.
Then speak it to me. Let's speak it to me. Let's speak it after I perform these actions. The further this goes on, the more deaths there may be. There may be other such squads set up down further, ready to kill more civilians. This is something that must be taken action of immediately.
Crimson, you're good, man. I'm not going to fight you on this. I get it. They've done some pretty fucked up shit. It's just that you see people or creatures acting out of desperation, and I can't help but feel like I wish things could be better. I hope you could at least respect that.
I swore an oath as a knight to protect those who cannot protect themselves. These civilians are dead due to scorched lightning, things they could never hope to defend themselves against. If no one else will rise to the occasion to save them, then I will. I will give my life for this cause. It matters not what else stands in my way, be it morals of someone else or the ideals and the wishes that you may have. These are innocent people to the core, and I will do my best to save them.
I'm inciting Crimson. If he's getting more aggravated for some reason.
Oh yeah, I'm like standing there on the sideline in case punches are being thrown. I'm throwing inside checks back and forth. Like...
Natural 20.
Damn, bro.
Damn, the dad senses are tingling.
That
And
that pretty much tells you is like you can tell from how immediately he like went over to kind of get a glance at all the dead corpses in there. There was a very forlorn, just sorrowful look at the state of the civilians. This is something he's seen before. He just mentioned it. He was a knight, and that there was probably many situations where in the past he wasn't strong enough to keep innocents safe, and that how it's a very real reality that there are people out there who cannot keep themselves safe, who, when it comes to wars and when it comes to grudges and feuds, such as between these creatures and those who were infringing on their own territory, innocent blood will be caught up in the conflict. It is his order's duty to rise to the occasion, again to defend those who cannot defend themselves. And coming here, witnessing such a horrific scene that perhaps if he had gotten here just moments sooner, if he had not wasted time on frivolous things that perhaps they could have been saved. This is something that it is not only his calling, but it is his own sworn duty to himself in order to uphold and to avenge these people. It isn't so much aggravation at a different ideals. This is at his very core something that he needs to do. This is like his pride, is like his pillar core ideas to himself that are calling to avenge these people and prevent this fruitless death. He's very passionate about it.
At the end of the day, what I think we need to talk about is not making decisions brashly or right away. We are, at the end of the day, a collective group of humans with different emotions. I feel like instead of getting as buck wild emotion fueled as it got, maybe we need to take breaths and kind of vote, I suppose, talk about it amongst ourselves rather than taking it upon oneself to do such. If I could propose we do that in the future, I feel problems like this would happen a lot less.
there's urgency right now, so I'll excuse you and we'll move along. But I do want to have a word with you after this.
You will excuse me?
Yes, I will excuse you for your temperance.
Yes,
It's a problem of expectation. I expected your father to act accordingly and with some righteousness. Instead, he talked about the murdering of a bunch of people. These people are having a terrible time at it. And although they are murderers, and that is not justified, they are creatures of environment. And they were made to be such by this horrific land. I hold no hate for them. I don't hold any hate for your father either. And just like him, I'm disappointed in the both of you. Now go ahead, hero. Gain your sense of urgency. Go save the people.
Alright, both of you sit down right now. Both of you, sit down.
Crimson's already left.
Get back here now.
I'm
I'm
following.
going to get aggressive. Sit down.
I'm following.
I will go jump in the river if you both don't sit down.
Kaito looks at Mev and Bunny.
I'll go after.
Sits up.
If we don't resolve it soon.
Ideals clash with each other.
Like, is it? Hey, Vice, is it okay if I follow after? Like,
Yeah, fine.
I'll definitely be trying to be quiet.
Sit down back so we can talk.
Nikki.
I'll try
Are we splitting
to
up?
get him to come around.
No, I'm following behind Crimson. Like I told him, I'm with him.
Oh.
We just,
Okay.
Like we're solid. I just told him get a move on. You know, like you got your thing you said you wanted to do, right?
Yeah, this is an
Yeah.
urgent thing that has to be dealt with.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm following behind him. I don't want to delay this conversation. I'm going to respect that he has urgency here.
And now you guys arrive at the Hall of Sacred Scrolls. I'm going to describe the area to you. I imagine Crimson arrives first, but I doubt you guys are not too far behind.
Hey, Kenny.
Yes.
How much hit dice do you get from a short rest?
As many as you expend.
Yeah, you can spend it all if you want.
You can all spend hit dice now. You all benefit from one, as it would take you guys about 30 minutes to reach this point. Meaning any abilities that come back in a short rest are now back. You are all
Action
good.
surge, John.
Yeah, John.
Oh, I get my action surge back, thanks.
Yeah, because it's short rest and long rest because you're a fighter.
Fighter great, fighter go burr.
Fighter go burr. I short rest, get action surge. I go again.
Well, no, the fun part didn't eat a single fucking hit point of damage at last combat, by the way. All the lightning bolts missed me about like 5 fucking feet. And it was like, oh, okay.
All the lightning bolts got me.
Sorry.
I don't even have the hit points to take that.
I thought I got my first down in the campaign. I was so excited because I was like pulling from my deck of enduring wounds already, and I rolled a really nasty one for Bunny to be affected by, and then you were like, no. I was so
Try to
sad.
save my ass.
I
rolled
saved your
one of the
ass, okay?
highest
You're
injuries
welcome.
I
You
could
did.
get.
Thank you so much.
If you
As you approach the Hall of Sacred Scrolls, the Hall of Sacred Scrolls is a large, it's a large kind of stalagmite in the North Furrows district. You kind of see this is where the Dark Dwarters and these luxury quarters kind of meet up to worship. Like it appears to be some sort of patron god. Dark dwarf, like some kind of holy figure to them. There's a lot of like holy iconography, lots of symbols and stuff. This is definitely a place of worship. However, coming here, you definitely notice things. In fact, you do notice bodies, both outside and inside. It seems like they were kind of like dragged off to shadowy corners, places that wouldn't really be noticed unless you're really looking. And I imagine you are looking because you're following the trail. They have like knives in their back. Their throats are slit. Some of them are smoldering. And as you guys arrive, the front entrance of the Hall of the Sacred Scrolls has just been like blasted open. Just these large stone doors, just like absolutely obliterated.
Fuck!
Going inside, it's an absolute slaughter. There's just bodies everywhere.
Crimson, keep an eye out.
Could I have rolled can I roll a history check to remember back to see, did I hear anything? Like, because I imagine that would have been some clamor, or at least some noise in the distance that perhaps I didn't pay attention to before, like maybe during the ambush. Like, fucking hell, I'm not being so hot tonight.
Roll me an investigation in combination with this still. Because you are all looking around. Maybe someone with high investigation might want to do this, whoever is the highest.
So I got 17 for investigation.
Oh.
Your bard has jack of all trades.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have like 4.
Please give us those 20s, Izzy.
Come on, Izzy.
That's 17. That 17 is pretty good, though. Don't worry, you're rolling good, too. I'll take the 17. I'll just have you guys roll as a partner. You guys might be fun. But looking around, seems like all of the stuff may have happened maybe a few hours ago, not when you were fighting. Likely when a lot of people were asleep and the brazier light was off, a lot of this stuff happened. It doesn't seem like many guards are on the move yet. You haven't really seen very many. Definitely haven't seen any in this area. So it seems like at the start of Brazier Light, Gracklestag is actually at its weakest in terms of defense. You're definitely noticing places where there's gaps in patrols, stuff like that. Things that were really smartly taken advantage of by the Drew, it seems.
If only we...
It also seems like the explosion that got these doors open came from the inside, and it didn't seem necessary. And as you're looking around, you definitely notice a few bodies that are like these guard bodies that are definitely probably people who are meant to stand at the door, who are also just smoldering piles of ash now. Like just like you can kind of identify the corpse ash near the door. This is likely done not to blow open the door, but rather to blow open a person.
They weren't, and those were like, because we've seen bodies of people who died from like that, like those lightning.
It seems like there were more. Is the thing
more?
you're noticing smaller footsteps? You're seeing in the halls as you're like approaching these nice marble floors. You're seeing a lot of footsteps. Like it wasn't just the ones you fought. It seems like there was a lot more. Like a lot more as you enter these halls.
Ruh-roh.
Did I
Kinlan, I'll help you out, but keep an eye out just in case you're surprised.
I want to say that at least going into. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I can roll an extra perception check if you'd like.
Go on ahead.
It's because going in here, I've learned from the ambush before. I'm looking up, down, everywhere. As we're going in here, at least. So I want to help.
Very
out.
fair. With the advantage,
see if you
please one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
That's way better. So looking through this place, you're able to spot these tracks and stuff of the Drew. Some of them leading further back, but other things that you notice, the Fires gas that's kind of been leaking into the city streets and stuff that you've been finding everywhere around this area. This is the source. As you start noticing all the Fires gas and stuff begin to coalesce, the deeper you go into the halls, you pass by libraries, you pass by sacred stone statues, other stuff, all of which have now been defiled. They have like this stone, like this. They have like skulls placed everywhere, and like bones just strewn about, all of which are like kind of building up to like this weird, like skeletal mass, like this strange skeletal entity. These Drew worship. It seems they're just like built out of the bones of the dark dwarves. And then you finally come across something as you're entering deeper into the halls. You begin to notice places where they've been expanding into, deeper underground in the stalagmite. Just this kind of like winding passage that leads into like a really long stretch with servants and stuff, all with mining picks, mining equipment laid everywhere, along with dynamite and explosive, some of which have been kind of taken at this point. Just remnants of explosive boxes rather than other things. You know what I mean? So no explosive, but boxes notating that they have explosives in them, no longer having their contents. And just further down this passage, you can just see that gas kind of coming out. It seems like this is the entrance to the Whirlstone.
What direction do those additional holes and tunnels lead into?
They just kind of some of them don't lead anywhere. The longest one leads into Whirlstone Tunnels, the home of the Drew. It seems like the Hall of Sacred Skulls may have been mining into this area and just happened to get into that place. That or they did this deliberately. There's no survivors to tell the story, unfortunately, nor anything on record that you'd be able to find in any of the books, although there is some nice selections of Dregar history and other such things, stuff about their clans and religion and stuff if you were interested in such things, although I didn't think books were on the menu tonight.
Christ.
Kaito will take a book.
Maeve will also take book.
Maeve, take book. Do you guys enter Whirlstone?
Fuck.
You guys gonna enter the Whirlstone?
I think like just before growing, like at least going in, like the Crimson's looking back. At least they're just like the mess of just all of these bodies, and he's just muttering a silent prayer that's known among the Knights of the Unicorn. Just like grant reassuring peace beneath the cover of your presence to all of the men and women who gave their lives in defense of this. Shelter them among the righteous souls who are as radiant as the luminous firmament of their defense. May you go with grace.
Amen. Let's go kick these motherfuckers' ass.
Within a few years, Crimson won't.
So
Just let's go.
To tell you guys how far this
Oh my
tunnel
God.
leads, it is a few miles, so this will be a long trek. This will be like you guys going inside of like the Underdark itself. This is an even deeper tunnel. Do you guys proceed?
I have something to bring up first. You know the gas that's currently. Weren't we protected by that from the monodromes? So won't we be prone to it if we enter?
Make Arcana check.
I can't give a definitive answer to that. I don't know.
I guess well.
Can I make
Who's
a
got higher
history?
Arcana?
No, can I
Uh,
make a history check because we did went into this gas before,
I got 4
aka
Arcana.
Going ahead.
when like Genlin
Damn.
was turned to like, haha,
I
Mister
guess
like
I'll.
Spooky Demon.
Genlin,
Am
do you have higher
am I allowed?
I don't have shit for Arcana.
Okay.
You gotta go.
Okay.
Arcana.
I'm not a man of
Roar!
books. Ooh.
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 Hold on.
Go me.
What is that? 18? Okay, hold on one second.
Nips the
I'm gonna give
magic.
you a handy dandy little thing as soon as I figure out where it is.
Vice play Ludwig the Accursed again.
Bot died. I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm
it
trying to
died?
find it. Yeah, it's like not
God
responding.
damn it.
Rip.
Like it's like oh, I just went offline. See, as good as this bot is, it has so many issues. So I'm trying to find another one.
So I showed a thing to you guys. You see it?
Yeah.
Fears.
Fears. Fears or fear is what I've been calling it. An unusual magical energy the Drow call fear is. It kind of is all over the place down here. The origin of which is some kind of strange unknown arcane power. Legends claim that it's an ancient elf magic dating back to when dark elves were exiled from the world above, so a long time ago. It also is said to come in the wake of demons and other kinds of things like that. So wherever demons linger, this stuff is usually not too far away. Areas covered with this are always filled with dim light, meaning it's never dark. While you're in the area, you'll have advantage on any kind of divination spell. So like if someone uses a divination magic on you, you'll have advantage on the saving throw. If it doesn't allow a saving throw, the caster has to succeed a saving throw instead to actually cast the spell. Otherwise, it has no effect. So being scryed on in Furiz is incredibly hard. Any creature attempting to teleport into it has to also succeed Constitution. If they fail, they take force damage, and the teleportation fails. If it does succeed, though, the teleportation can usually go wrong, and you could end up inside a wall or somewhere that's just like vaguely like the thing you were trying to teleport into. So if you're using Dimension Door down here, be prepared to be stuck forever in a small corridor which has no escape.
All right.
All right. It is also a chaotic force, and thus all magic will be considered underneath the wild magic table. How I've been running
awesome.
all of it.
Except
Yeah,
for
but
Maeve,
you-
right?
Maybe it's good.
Except Maeve is immune to this effect. So Genlin, your magic is wild magic, but Maeve's isn't. Maeve can cast all of her spells normally. Same thing for Bunny. Wild magic sorcerer is special in this case. It seems like Maeve has some kind of immunity to this stuff. So Maeve, you're fine. Your friends, though, who are spellcasters, definitely not okay. It seems like their stuff might go wrong. Genlin might be more fine because he's the wild-shaped guy, so he might be okay.
Pat, pat, pat.
He won't be able to turn into giant ape down here, unfortunately, though. So that's
Yeah.
off the table.
It's a little cramped, isn't it?
Oh no, it's because the spell wouldn't work. It'd be wild
Oh.
magic surge instead. So it'd be random. It'd be a random effect. It wouldn't be
Oh.
it wouldn't be polymorph anymore. It'd be something else. All for a 5th level spell slot, which is not really worth it.
Wow. Okay, I see.
So again, so your tactics are going to have to change if you guys enter this place. That being said, you can also encounter demons. This is an entire another zone. I want to give you guys an idea of how big this passage is. For whatever reason, these dark dwarves have mined miles and miles out. in like this weird service tunnel to access this place.
Weird.
Like this is an entire another zone. This will be the equivalent of traveling in the Underdark, and then eventually, when you do reach Whirlstone, it's itself an entire zone.
Wow.
So these go miles and miles and miles and miles. You're about to enter the Drew's land. Essentially, is where you're about to go. Just like there's the Dark Dwarf City, there is also the city of the Drew. There's a massive colony, and that would be Whirlstone. So you're about to enter their entire colony. This is stuff I imagine you're able to glean just from information that you have on hand and other such things. Stuff from the Sacred Stone Library would probably help, and just because you guys are making a lot of good investigation and perception and arcana checks. So this is all the information I'm giving to you. Do you guys proceed?
Can I have like a retired fucking veteran military check just to see like, is this even a fucking good idea at all?
I can't tell you if it's a good idea.
Yeah,
I don't even know if you've had experience with this kind of thing. Unfortunately for you, it seems like Kaito needs to think about his own history and think about if this is a good idea or not.
Kaito will say, I know one thing. We are outnumbered.
Yeah.
So, I recommend not going there. Okay.
I mean, at least not
Perhaps-
without information.
Every place we've gone through so far, we've always been outnumbered. In terms of that, I don't think this is any different.
They've caused far too much harm, and I'm not going to step back this time.
Either am
I believe we should press on forward, and maybe after we've collected enough information, or maybe convince them to stop attacking, we block off the tunnel and leave it as that.
Also, I think we've got to find out the reason why the dwarves are mining in here in the first place. Like, so they don't decide to continue mining. Even after all this, I don't really know. The king's pretty
They
mad.
do look mad. Like, not
I mean,
as in.
they're crazy.
Yeah,
The king's crazy.
everyone's
you know-
crazy.
You're
Yeah.
right. Well, come on.
Oh, we come this far, yes.
Okay. If the party's in agreement and they want to go see Whirlstone, then we're gonna go see Whirlstone, baby.
What about you, Dorcas? Finland?
What about it?
I just
We've been outnumbered
One-
before. I get that. It
yes,
is.
I just wanna
I got
know
your
what
back.
you guys think. Thanks,
Just
I appreciate it.
I guess we're gonna do the same usual. Elf, keeps an eye about.
Now you guys are gonna be very small on the map because this map is small. By small, I mean it's actually huge, and the size and scale of it is totally traversable. This is there. You guys are. This is you. Each
Bye.
tile is 5 feet.
Where the fuck? Where?
Bottom
This
left,
is Whirlstone.
all the way to
Yeah,
After traveling about
Oh,
2
wait, over
miles,
there. I see.
bit left.
after traveling about 2 miles, you guys are able to benefit from a long rest before you arrive here. Nothing
Oh, frick
ambushes you.
yeah.
So you guys are able to benefit from a long rest. Please restore all your stuff. You
Nice.
then
Yeah.
arrive at Whirlstone Tunnels. As you're traversing down those mining tunnels, by the way, it kind of opens up into a larger passage from which a bunch of spanning tunnels and stuff reach out, and then as it narrows out to this massive cavern, then is when you finally arrive at Whirlstone. It's not like a direct path. It's like a bunch of winding turns and other kinds of things. This place is fucking huge. There you guys go. You find yourself at a relatively small cave of branching, cave that branches off towards the main tunnel. This is the cave that you're in, by the way. It's about like 90 by 90 feet almost. You do see someone though. through like just like kind of standing forward among fungi and other kinds of things, just cackling madly with joy as he kind of shoves his fists inside the fungi and brings it up to his face. See a strange creature over here.
This fun guy.
He is
What a fun-
He
devouring
is so
it.
small. We can't really see the shit, dude.
I can't
Yeah,
find
it's
this.
hard
I don't
to
know where. Oh wait, we're over there. Never mind.
Yeah, you guys are very tiny. I cannot make you
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
We're,
I
like,
couldn't find it. It's like, oh wait,
very
there we are.
tiny.
bigger. Maybe you take out an arrow. You start notching an arrow. Before you're even able to do it, though, this guy puts that last bit of fungus inside of his mouth, and with that, he begins to shrink down to such a size that he is just unseeable. And I'm going to put his art in chat.
I
Oh.
Did it Mario?
the fuck's a
He then
Mario?
runs into a crack in the wall just
Never
immediately.
heard of the legend.
Did he notice? Did he notice us? Is that why he did this, or?
Oh no, I mean, like, he was just eating fungus. You saw him, and like as you maybe notched an arrow or something, or maybe you wanted to go talk to him. Maybe you screamed, "Hey!" He munched on the mushroom, got really small, and then ran into a crack in the wall and just disappeared.
He had a nice hat.
As he shrinks down and then goes into a crack.
Are there any
There's
other
not much-
mushrooms?
There
Where's
are.
the crack?
He was eating from a patch on the. He was eating from a patch. The crack. There's cracks everywhere.
I want to eat one.
The
Oh
one that
no.
he ran through, you have no clue. There's not going to be a guaranteed crack he ran through, unfortunately for you. There's just nothing you can do to get him. It's small. It's really tiny. To give you an idea about how small that crack is, only a creature who is of like microscopic ant scale is going to actually be able to do anything about it. Are you an ant?
Ah, I see. A butt's crack then.
So I
Are
can't
you-
eat them. I don't eat the mushroom.
Oh no, you can eat those mushrooms. Do you want to eat them?
I mean, I want to detect. I'll detect poison and disease first, and then I'll eat it.
It doesn't seem like it's a poison or a disease, but you're going to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on one second.
Here we go.
Genling? What
Genlin,
is that?
Genlin, please reduce your hit point maximum to 1.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Make sure you record your actual hit point maximum. Genlin, you are now a tiny creature. All checks governed are going to be at impossible levels, meaning you can't do a strength check against another creature now. There's nothing you can really do to get your size back. Any creature you change into is also going to be this size.
Oh
You're
my
going
God,
to remain
he's
this way for an
permanently
indeterminate
small.
amount of time.
Dorcas, your father's tiny!
This is permanent.
Well,
He's the size of a baby.
No, he's not. He's even smaller. He is the size of an ant.
It's the
Why
size
would
of
you
an
eat it?
Genlin, you're
insect.
also
baby.
your movement speed has not been reduced, though. You can still move 30 feet,
He's
which is
moving-
really
I'm
funny.
like Speedy
fuck.
Gonzalez.
Yes,
If
you're
you-
very
I
fast.
just have a
Wait.
super high, like I just hop up someone's leg, like super high pitched voice. Hey!
It's Genlin.
Right?
There are 2 different types of mushrooms in that patch. Do you try to eat the other one to see what happens?
I mean, I'm gonna take a little nibble. It takes me a while to like climb up the wall and whatnot, but like once I get there, sure.
Okay, cool.
But
Hey,
you're
Galen,
fat.
you should really detect poison before you eat the other one.
Mm-mm.
Genlin,
It's concentration, so unless that broke my concentration.
Genlin. You're not back to normal, but your stomach starts to feel kind of weird.
Ah, good. I got the runs.
Put your hit point maximum back the way it was. Genlin's normal now. You're
Well,
tiny.
at least these mushrooms can be
I'm-
useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket all of them and put them in my herbalism kit.
You find 5 of the small ones, and then 4 of the big ones.
It is hard to tell of Izumi Mario.
Please add pygmywort and bigwig mushrooms to your inventory.
Pigwig. Pigwig.
There are
Big
5
wig.
Reminds me
pygmy.
of something.
There are 5
Oh.
pygmywort, and then there's 4 bigwig.
What's it remind you of?
Just a storybook my mom wrote me.
Oh. Same here. I heard of a tale of these orange mushrooms.
I know you keep on mentioning them, like in
Yeah.
every sentence.
I love
And obviously.
them. Big fan. Why did the dragon? Oh, like Crimson did.
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Those small ones can be super useful for like stealth or something.
Anyways, we should really keep an eye on these cracks, especially for Gunland and Crimson, just in case if we get ambushed by those little fucking chaos fast.
Yeah, I'm keeping a constant eye out as soon as we're walking. That's kind of a given.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of, hey buddy,
Alright.
switch places.
Just move yourselves normally. Move
wait,
yourselves like you would normally. Like you can just move your tokens around. I'm not going to move you as a party.
I'll be
Move to
right
wherever
here, like. At the very
Try to do it 5 feet at a time, please. Like use the arrow keys. Appreciate it.
Oh.
You can hold it down. You can hold it down.
Oh, I can hold it down? Oh my god, that's awesome!
Whoa, Crimson! Whoa!
You said I could hold it down.
No, I didn't say
No.
do that. Put yourself back where you were. I'm not moving you.
Fucking menace.
Get back.
Otherwise, I'll consider you over there in that area unless you want to die.
Hey, Crimson, where's the track?
Alright, well, Crimson, stop. Everyone can stop now. Haha, hoo hoo. Crimson's moving. Crimson. Okay.
Oh
This
god,
is-
fuck.
Nice hiccup.
As you venture into the cavern below, a stench kind of like immediately hits you. It's the stench of rotting meat. The floor is carpeted with the remains of humanoids in various stages of decomposition, arranged in a spiral pattern around the cave's center. You kind of hear an off-key humming coming from a hunched figure, kind of busily at work on something on the floor, just like over in the corner. And then, like, as you're kind of like looking on at this horror, because this is just meat and mass and death. He is going to approach you guys. He's going to scramble up from the darkened corner he was working on and just kind of immediately pipe up and swirl himself over to you guys. He's like, you're here!
You expecting us?
Oh wait, it's him, the fucking prince.
What is this?
What?
The prince.
Wait, no, it's not.
Oh, is it not? Who's this?
No, that's not. That's different. That's a different person, my friend.
Oh, then. Oh, sorry, my Alzheimer's kicking in. Who is this again?
This is
Oh, I didn't my shrine is nearly finished.
Who are you?
right.
You're trying
My
to...
power, my faith are finally honoring me. Are you? Yes, I sense that you are ready to receive the truth in your hearts. Yes.
Who the fuck are you?
You don't know this person. You've never met him.
Yeah, I'm just asking. Who the fuck are you?
He's not explaining himself. He's like looking past you almost.
Can I inside check? Is he insane? In my eyes.
Go for it.
I don't know, guys, but he's telling the truth. I think we should go.
He
look
is.
for him.
All right, so
Alright.
as you guys are kind of looking at him, and he's like, "You'll finally accept the truth into your hearts." He like raises up a small orb, and this like strange necrotic energy suddenly crackles from it, and all like some of the corpses on the ground begin to rise up as he
Oh,
summons
fuck.
skeleton room. And in the very okay, cool.
May I cast Lesser Charm?
Hold on.
Okay.
There's something else here too. Give me a moment. This I have to find because I didn't place it on the map, but it's in my notes. He's like raising up these undead. You guys can ask me questions about him too, by the way, if you'd like. I know you guys want to do insight checks on him if he's just insane. It definitely seems like he is, by the way.
I can't see him. He's too. He looks like a
Here
mushroom.
we go.
Mushy.
You gotta zoom in all the way. You'll be able to see him. He has the same token art as that other.
I am zoomed in all the way. He's.
I can't.
I
Very
can't
small.
see anything.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This map is just like that. There we go.
Hmm.
All the bones in the ground kind of suddenly swirl up, or at least a good majority of them, and kind of coalesce into a single mass. It is a bone swarm.
That is badass.
Yes, and this is where the combat starts.
Oh my god.
This thing is huge, by the way. This thing is like literally 30 feet big. It's
Not
fucking
that
gargantuan.
shit.
It's just a fucking massive bones. It's huge.
Well,
It's ginormous.
I want to say in my area, that's a big boner.
Oh my god.
What's a boner?
Oh, you're too late to know.
She's 21.
Okay, Bunny.
It's derogatory.
You start us off. This guy is definitely trying to kill you.
Yeah, I figured.
He definitely ran up to you with like a weird orb and started summoning a whole bunch of undead. And he might look friendly. He's like smiling really happily. I don't know if you just outright slaughter him at this point or if you like assume the best in him. After he summoned all of his undead minions, and they all look really
Yeah,
angry.
does he still have the orb out?
Yeah, he has his orb.
I'm gonna try to fucking. So first
You're
of
gonna
all, I'm gonna tumble over. Frick! Why won't it let me?
You're very small.
Why won't it let? I can't even see myself anymore.
Hold on.
Where did
I'll
I
move out of the way.
go?
No boy,
You're
buddy.
under Quayla.
No, I mean, like, I can't move like to where I want to go.
Just use the ruler. I'll move you.
Ugh.
Do you just want to
Okay.
go here? You just want to be next to him? I'll put
Yeah,
you
I
next
just
to him.
wanna. Yeah,
There you
just
go.
kind of.
There you go. I put you there. What do you want now?
Alright. I'm. Is there a way I can literally just like shatter it in his fucking hand? Just like I don't know.
Don't you have the spell shatter?
I got the spell shatter, but it probably won't fucking work.
No, it doesn't work with carried items.
Can you swipe the orb?
You can just
Swipe
take it from him.
orb.
Oh
I could literally just yoink it.
Athletics contested by athletics. We'll see who wins.
I'm good at
Oh,
athletics.
can they do it acro? Because like they can like flip fucking.
I mean, Bunny can't. They could, but they're gonna do athletics. They roll a 9. Beat a 9.
Beat a 9, bunny.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
acrobatics. If you flip a dip.
Oh wait, can
No, I said athletics.
Never mind.
Stop telling them they can do things I don't want them to do.
No, I'm
Okay.
making them do things.
Damn, bro.
Wait.
Bad
Oh,
luck.
wait.
You have to roll at least
You-
a 3.
Okay.
Have to roll at least a 3.
Cross your fingers.
Crossy.
I've been using that a lot.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
good.
good.
Have to roll at least a 3.
Come on, kiss the fingers.
You see.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Let's go.
You can do it, Izzy.
Oh wait, I've got to roll it. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a D4? Is that?
yeah, give it a little kiss when you do.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. Mommy needs
Oh. You'll take
They
it
like
from
the kiss.
You can take it from him. You take the orb from him. He looks into his hands as now his, and he's just like, I need that.
I.
needed that.
Well,
No
buddy, tumble
orbs.
away. Just like
Can I just like? Can I just back up?
No orbs.
You just run away with the orb.
Yeah, pretty much. I just
Give that back. Give it back. He's like,
I can't move myself.
Alright, you use your bonus action to tumble, and you go back to where you were.
Yeah,
Oh my
I just-
god.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Crimson, the orb was just taken. It was taken from this man. Do you just shoot him in the head?
He's just kind of stunned. Like, I mean, what are the undead still kind of like angrily vibrating?
Yeah,
Like,
they're
angrily
coming. They're like gonna fucking kill you. They're here to murder you.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna nail
You
that
shoot
fucking
this guy in the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna nail him.
What if he's undead?
You shoot him in the head, and he instantly dies. He had basically no health. As soon as he dies, though, something strange about the shrine kind of like begins to become apparent. His blood kind of like spills over as his body falls down, and his blood kind of begins to form in that circular pattern. And then in the very center of the ring, not because of any kind of necromantic energies, maybe just because of the blood itself, a creature begins to emerge, feeding on it, and the nectar kind of awoken by that scent of fresh blood. Carrion.
what the fuck
Bro!
is happening?
Did you
Not an
seriously
undead.
Bug.
Did you seriously just summon a word by killing that guy?
That's not a ward. That's just a centipede. Big ass.
It's looking over at you guys, and it is going to feast on your flesh and also that dead guy. It's here to eat you. I'm going to reveal its artwork. It looks like a
Yay.
giant silkworm. Carrion crawlers scurry for putrid flesh from carcasses.
Oh, that looks badass.
Blobby, skinny, slimy bones, but they prefer their prey fresh.
Well, that guy was fresh.
Yeah,
He is
but I think he
fresh,
wants
and
more
you're
than
fresh,
that little
Like-
morsel. Give it a little more than this.
And then, Crimson, is that your turn? You have one more
No.
attack.
He was already left stunned by just like the Citadel Trance. Now this happens, and it's like,
Bruh.
yeah, bruh.
Yo, maybe he was onto something with the whole maybe Dirk is onto something with the whole not killing people. Just saying.
No.
No.
No,
Alright, what's
I
your
said
move,
so.
Like,
You said
I'm just
I
saying.
heard you say
said-
no. Alright, but
I
what's your
said
next
so.
attack, dude? Who do you
Yeah, I said,
attack
like,
now?
so, yeah, I'm just gonna no. I fucking
Who's your next
gaslighting.
target?
Shut the fuck up.
Who's your next target?
The Carrion Crawler. Or is it Carrion? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Carrion!
You don't get Hordebreaker on this, but you do have extra attacks. You usually get one more. So that's a 28. That does hit. You shoot the Carrion Crawler. Oh!
Oh, that's how it sounds like?
Yeah.
Oh! It
Little
just sounds
fellow-
like a guy.
What Tom and Jerry scream?
little fellow douchebag.
Probably sounds like a little bug noise. It's his turn. We look at the camera zooms in on his dead body, which is already being eaten alive by flies. And we move on to Genlin.
Damn, bro, flies already here.
Place stain.
I mean, this whole place is covered in flesh, dude. Of course
Oh,
they're
yeah.
already here. They've been here. Maggots and flies and stuff have been here for a long
Ew.
time.
Some gourmet.
The entire cave here might as well just be made of flesh.
Gross.
Well, there's a couple big boys, and I think we need to boost our big boys. So I'm gonna cast Enlarge and Reduce on Dorcas.
Okay, this is Wild Magic Surge because you are in Fear as Gas. I
That's
mean,
cool.
this is going to be a random effect.
Fireball.
Oh wait, roll me a d20. Okay. So it's just the wild magic surge. It's not 2. If you roll a 1, it's 2. Otherwise, it'll be wild. So I roll a 32 on the wild magic table. Instead of having Big Dorcas, hey Genlin. You are suddenly transported into a plane that is different from this one.
Oh, did he just fucking?
He just disappears. He like looks at. He probably looks at Dorcas. He's like, "I got this," and then he just vanishes and he's gone.
Peace.
I'm
out.
Did he use invisibility or?
Kenlin, what you see is a plane made of astral energy. You see things flying by you. You see time as what it is. You see a crystalline construct in front of you. Different realms and other such things float before you, as well as strange geometry and other such things just kind of flying around. This is, you are in space, essentially. You are seeing planets and galaxies, suns and stuff, but you're able to breathe normally and all that kind of cool shit. So you're just here for a turn.
Fucking Genlin plane shift for.
I'm kind of high-key chilling. Like, I'm kind of just like, whoa.
Well, I'm here.
Wow.
And it's Bone Swarm's turn, and Bone Swarm comes over, and Bone Swarm is gonna move into your space, move back.
Rude.
Just gonna measure that out really quickly. Yeah, that's good.
He has no sense of like personal bubbles at all.
Okay, so this attack is going to be going to Crimson and Aquila, as you guys are battered by Bones.
Ow.
Okay. So it's a 16 attack roll. Does a 16 hit either of you? 16 hits Aquila, actually. This is going to be slashing damage. 33 slashing damage.
Those bones are fucking sharp.
So Aquila takes 33 slashing damage. Its turn ends. Vice?
He had
You
to be
said that
right
was
back.
no. Aquila's armor class is a 17.
Oh, okay. That misses then.
Yes. Sorry, I was like, yes. I'm back.
Okay, that is a miss then. Kaito.
Oh my.
Kaito.
I'm going to wave. Ah! Rage. Fucking. Attack. Reckless. Whole 9 yards.
Okay. Miss hit.
Hold up. I'm gonna use my superiority die and do. Don't get you up! For one of the misses, if I can.
Forgo. When we take the attack action on your turn, you can forgo attack to use your bonus to direct. Choose a creature and expend one superiority die. That creature can immediately
If not,
attack.
I can do distracting strike. If need.
I'll let this happen. It's fine. Use commanders. You can forgo the 16 that missed. There's no rules against it. It doesn't say you have to do it at the start of your turn. It just says when you make an attack. So
Alright,
you're good.
and the duo.
Go.
Please
Boom, boom, boom,
Duncan.
boom, boom,
And it's a
boom.
d6 superiority die.
Yes.
Yeah, so add a
sir.
d6 to that, please.
So
Okay.
that much.
16, 15, plus 15, 30. He takes half. He takes 15.
Mine's magical.
Ooh,
That's why I said don't.
that's going to change things.
Wait, I have
So it's gonna
an
be-
elementite.
Nope, doesn't count.
Oh,
Not for this.
Pepe Sag.
Pepe Sage does work against some things, not everything.
Okay,
But
but still.
John's is special. John rolls a 15. You roll. Okay. Okay.
My turn.
I got this. Boom. Alright, I did it. We're good. Calculation's done. Kaito's turn is over.
Did that use my reaction, or was it just one of your moves?
Nope,
It just-
it was one of his.
Yes,
Okay,
one of mine.
just
That
checking.
can be fine.
Yep,
That's,
you're fine.
That's my turn. And also, it's marked.
It's marked. I marked it. I'm gonna mark it. There you go. It's a big fucking die now. Maeve, it's your turn. You just watched your friend Gemlin get fucking warped into the abyss. What's the schmove?
The schmove. The schmove is to turn Schmorkus into a giant.
Okay.
Oh, tell me they both meet each other in like the astral plane. Like, oh, you
No,
tried to.
I have really good news. Maeve's immune to the fear as gas thing, so
Oh,
she
okay.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so you
Whatever
also
reason,
tried to
Maeve's
make
not
it
a good
big.
special.
Yeah, you're big boy now. So.
You're big now. Maeve is concentrating.
Yeah.
That's your entire token. You are now just a yellow orb.
The orb.
Hey, Kenny.
Yeah.
I got a question. So,
Yeah.
if I use what is it? A dormant spell for minute meteors, would they all activate?
I don't think that would be able to activate because it's like on you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think for that one, we're gonna rule that spell is not working in tandem with that because it's kind of weird, at least for the time being. Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay. What about what about frenzied bolt?
Frenzied Bolt would work because Frenzied Bolt is an easy spell to do this with. Ping me the dormant spell and then ping me Frenzied Bolt.
Okay. So, dormant spell.
Dormant spell is cast, suppresses the effects until it requires an action for the caster.
Shit. Wait.
Oh, you still need to cast this, but you still need to target a willing creature that is within the range of touch. Spell becomes a dormant spell. I see.
Wait.
So yeah, you could use. I know how this works now. So that creature would get the benefit of Mouse Meteors. So you could touch Dorcas right now, and he would have your Mouse Meteors, for example.
Okay.
When you use an action on your turn to activate it. So this is a way of you casting two spells at once, and also giving someone else one of your spells. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah. What if I put another enlarged reduce on it with dormant spell?
You want to do that?
You can
Yeah.
do that. You can do that.
You want to
Okay.
be chunky?
Big
Yeah,
is
Spend
Dorcas.
2 sorcery points. Dorcas, a dormant spell has been placed on you.
Okay.
This is Maeve's bonus action, so this is all they can do.
Yeah.
If they activate it on their turn, then that means you get to activate a cool thing. You get to have another
Beyblade, Beyblade, let him rip.
Yes. And with that, that was Maeve's turn. Skeleton's turn. Skeletons are going to march over here. They are going to look at the party. They are going to fire arrows.
They do this cookie scary skeletons.
Pew, 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 pew. They are just all firing it. They're gonna hit Aquila once for 4 damage. And with that, that's their turn.
Okay. I would like to sneak through here. Let me know if this move is possible. 5, 10, 15. Like, get on this side. If not, don't worry about it.
You are actually leaving his opportunity of attack because his
No,
opportunity
because I'm
attack
still
is-
within the 5-foot range right
no.
here on the corner.
No, his attack is a 0-foot range.
What? Okay, that's fine.
No. So you know how a swarm works? You know how swarms attack on their space?
I'm trying to convey this. I just want to slip past to get like attention, but if that requires an opportunity of attack, that's perfectly fine.
You will take an op from him from swirling bounds, but you're farty.
Disadvantage!
This is only because you are big. If you were not big, this would not be working.
Gotcha. 21 is a miss.
Okay.
Damn,
This
bro.
I'm going to grow significantly larger by using my giant might.
Wait.
I'd like to be placed like here-ish. I'm going to
Bigger.
hit him because I'm flanking with Kaito now. Kaito small flank engaged.
Ah! Fucking
Look,
great.
I'm going to put my Giant's Might die on Kenny. I'm going to roll these. You just tell me whatever fucking dice I put on top of this if you don't mind. Because the
You're
21 hits,
fucking
I'm
huge.
assuming. That's what I got. You tell me whatever the fuck is added on top of that.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
So that's one. Add a 2d10. Add a 2d10.
Okay.
We'll say each category size is a 2d10 to make this simpler on my tiny brain.
Okay, so
13 extra damage. So 13, 14, 5, 2. All
Does
of it's
14 hit or no?
The 21 hits.
Okay, 14 miss.
Yeah, 14 miss.
Action surge.
21 hit.
Action surge.
Oh,
no.
action surge. Okay.
Doink doink.
We'll finish this before I calculate damage.
16, 27.
27 hits.
Okie dokie. This and then slash roll 2d10.
He's a bit of a hardy boy. Okay.
And I
So
net
that's-
myself an additional bonus action, so I use my Hill Giant rune to gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, which are the damage types he does.
Nice.
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 Nice job.
Do you mind if I simplify this just by rounding up? Is that okay?
You do what you want. Whatever makes it easier, man.
Okay,
Wow.
thank you.
I'm with
Alright,
you.
so the first one's going to be 20, and then 23, and then after 23, it's going to be. No, hold on.
Would you
Yeah,
like
20,
me to use my calculator?
23. No, I got this. It's
Do you have it
okay.
like beside you?
I'll throw a calculator on real quick.
33.
My graphing calculator.
D&D, you always need a calculator.
Yeah, you know what? Go for it.
It's a
Roll
total
me
of 66 damage.
Thank you. I appreciate
Not
it.
half, because it's magical. Oh!
Yes. Okay, there we go. It is done. That is a lot of math to do. Thank you, Dorcas. I appreciate it.
Ooh.
Uh, Bunny.
I just
Big.
kind of look at the orb that I'm holding. I look at the skeletons.
You have no idea what it does.
I look at the orb. Look at the skeletons.
Just toss it to me.
Just toss it, babe. Or just eat
Yeah,
it like
probably.
Eat it like
Like,
Jawbreaker.
I'm kind of conflicted between literally just fucking smashing it, or just like, but wait.
If you want on your turn, you can make me an Arcana check to see what's going on.
Yeah, I think well, actually, maybe actually giving it to me with.
Oh, by the way, you deleted Genlin. He's not in initiative.
No, he is. He is.
Oh,
Don't worry.
he's hidden.
Oh,
There
yeah.
is someone who's not initiative who I was waiting for the top of 20 that I put into initiative.
Hmm.
Carrion Crawler.
Oh. Or me?
Bunny, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, I know,
Would you-
I just like
Want to use your action to do Arcana?
Okay.
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Well, I was gonna.
You don't know shit. That's an orb.
Yummy.
I was gonna give it to me.
Do you think, dude? It still takes an action though to understand what's happening. So, like, Maeve would either have to use their action, or you would have to use your action, or someone else would have to use an action.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm like, but Maeve also is kind of. Yeah,
Maeve
I
wants to
think I'll
make
just.
Dorcas big. Dorcas will they'll have to use their action to use the dormant spell to give Dorcas the ability to get bigger.
Mm.
In which case you need to use your action, otherwise this will take 2 turns.
Okay, I guess I'll just suck.
Just put it in your mouth.
Put it in my mouth.
Alright, now to be fair, you did nat fail, and that's of no fault of your modifiers, that's of the fault of your dice.
Yeah, it'd be
Um,
like that sometimes. That's okay. I mean, I can't really do
tried.
much anyway, other than like.
you think the orb is definitely making them hostile.
Hmm.
To you and not your friends.
I.
Maybe check out the worm.
Tempting.
Like, fuck you.
Fuck these orbs.
Not tasty.
Not tasty at all.
You gonna give this to Maeve, or what do you do with it now?
I mean, I guess I might as well give it to me.
All right, Maeve, you have the orb. Crimson, you are beset by a swarm of fucking undead. What is the move?
That's an excellent question. I don't think I don't think undead are in any way vulnerable against poison.
What do you think, Forehead?
Shut up! It's a
Oh,
rhetorical.
these bones? You think these bones are gonna be? Yeah, they can be poisoned for sure. Not lying.
So actual question. You mentioned that big guy over here has a 0 radius. So I know if a Quaila moves, it'll be an attack of opportunity. But if I move,
you
will that be an
move-
attack?
Yes, you are in his range.
Okay.
You and Aquila are both in his range, so it'll be an opportunity attack if you move away. It hasn't been his turn yet, and he already used his reaction on Darkus, though, so
Oh,
he can't actually make an op right now.
okay.
Oh.
And you said he's huge, so I can technically just move through his space, right? Like under him.
Yes.
Okay.
If
gonna go-
you
Contest what? These nuts?
strength against strength.
Never mind. I want to go around. I think I have the movement. It's like
Aquila can't go all the way around.
I mean like I'm jumping off. This is just crimson.
You. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
Do I
you're
still
good.
need to make that contester?
No.
Okay.
To move around, you would have to do something like that, though. Which means if you were to try to get over to Dorcas, it'd be like 30 feet. Right here is where you'd be land, or something like that.
Do I need to make a strength check for like me myself to just maneuver around him though?
No.
Okay. So
Because you're tiny.
okay, so I'm gonna move. So I can move through him, right?
You can't move through him. No, not unless you contest strength.
Okay. Well, I risk it for a biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit.
You can
What do you
use your
think?
athletics or acrobatics.
Oh,
Quail
Yeah,
can
I
also
think-
use their acrobatics or athletics.
what do you think, Squid? Should I risk it for a biscuit?
Yeah, YOLO.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
I just,
You can move
he
through them like they're nothing. You can now move through
Okay.
them like they're nothing.
just ducks through. So okay. Go right here.
Let's fucking
Perfect.
go.
That's my movement. So I'll go right here. I think, and then I just need to look at something very quickly. Give me a second. I'm just looking at the Burning Hand spell. So
15-foot cone in front of you, so it would be up to here, and it would hit him, and it would hit him, and it would hit him. It's a cone. Cone would go out like that. You might want to back up one. I would have ended your turn.
that's what I figured. Yeah. So
Because it's one space in front of you, and then it fans
then it
out like
spreads
that,
out.
and then it continues 15. Unfortunately, it wouldn't hit the other two. It would only be able to hit at least these guys, and that'd be it.
what if it was like this then?
If you were at this point, it would hit him, and it would spread out like this, and it would hit them, and then it would spread out one last final time and hit him.
Isn't that
So
funny
it
how that works? Like from this angle, it won't hit him, but if I go right here, then it will. You know?
It will hit all four of them. Yeah,
Okay,
that's how
that's
cones.
what I want.
Cones are kind of weird, but yep, that's 15-foot cone. See,
Excellent.
that's 10. This would actually be 15, and he would also, he actually is just out of range, but he would almost get hit. That's kind of crazy.
Nice.
That's toasty.
So then right here, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at second level. So
Okay.
this is I'm gonna roll an additional. So I roll an additional d6.
Just roll the damage. Roll 5d6s before I make any saving throws.
Would have been better.
They're toasty. It must smell real bad.
Oh yeah, I told you it smells like rotten here. They all failed. They all die.
Nice.
Oh, now Dorcas can continue fighting the bone mass.
Excellent.
We zoom back in on his dead body. Genma. Genma.
So peaceful and quiet.
It's so nice here. You're relaxed. You feel weightless. The burden of the world doesn't feel so hot, and then you're back, and now everything is horrible, and everything smells like garbage, and also you feel your bones again, and also you feel old, and on top of that, time is no longer an illusion. It feels like you're aging now again.
Your son's huge.
Your son's huge. Your son's also trudging through a flesh cavern. The dead guy is still rotting.
Yummy. Okay. Well, considering I can't use magic, I'll turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
I don't have access to that one. I
What
thought
about
I
a
did it, but I do not know. But I would like to be saber-toothed tiger, please.
I will find saber-toothed tiger.
Use the image of Diego from fucking Ice Age.
Please river and some mud deals with lake. Good dream of cold.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, did Aquila ever do their? You never did anything for Aquila.
I did not. Make me
Sorry,
a bite
continue.
attack against the fucking bone swarm. While I find a thing. Alright, I have some devastating news.
Wow.
I do not have I'm just joking, I have a saber-tooth tiger.
Saber-tooth tiger.
You really thought, Chris, didn't you? For a moment you thought I didn't have one. You're a fool.
You sure got me.
You're a
I was
fool, you
dripping
are.
with sweat.
You're like, he doesn't have one of those. That's in the fucking DMG. How doesn't he have a saber-toothed tiger? That's
me
ridiculous. But no, I have one. Here it is. It's yours. You're that. You're that now. Aren't you happy?
It's not Diego.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not Diego from Ice Age. I feel so bad.
Shit, it posted too. No.
Diego.
You're obsessed. Alright, what's my move, Diego from Ice Age?
Why do you got fucking eyes on that picture?
Diego looks horrible. He looks
He's looking all seductive right now.
I don't like how human his eyes are.
Bro, you should see like his love interest in like the fourth fucking movie.
There's a fourth fucking stage movie.
Yeah.
I need to get up to the lore. What the fucking? Oh my god, this bitch is bad. This is just.
You take a bite out of crime. Go on ahead, roll an attack. Okay. Bone Swarm's turn. Hey guys, get ready to make opportunity. Huh?
Okay. Did you count? I made Aquila's attack. I don't know if you saw it.
He said, "Get ready to make opportunities."
He just said, "Get ready to make opportunities attack." Yeah, I counted it.
Okay.
Yeah, get ready to make ops.
Okay, Daddy.
Unless he is immune to the restrained condition, do not move him too far because I have Sentinel and I'm attacking him.
I'm really sorry, but he does have immunity to restrained condition.
That's perfectly fine, which is why I brought it up specifically.
He's trying to chop
Holy
me.
shit!
Oh wow.
Let's go!
The baby.
Kaido!
Wait.
And now, how much damage is this total?
My damage was 25, which is magical. I don't think anyone else's damage is magical.
Holy shit! Third in a row. What the fuck?
Oh my.
Jesus.
Bro, what is your dice? Can I have it?
No!
Excuse me while I calculate, right, because I'll do
You used
that
your
one.
bow on that one. Can you make a No, yeah,
Yeah, because
five
out of my
For
office,
Crimson's
What?
and Dorcas's, they're all considered magical.
routine. So it's
yours is
25,
half.
39. The total amount of magical damage dealt is 64 magical damage. And the Kaito and Aquila damage is halved, correct?
does the Quaaludes count as
Aquila
magical?
crit.
Well,
Or the
Aquila,
crit,
you
pass
technically
resistance.
didn't leave. He didn't leave
You
Aquila's
bypass it.
Oh.
hit range. So Aquila technically doesn't get out.
Ah.
Yes,
Does the
correct.
Quaaludes count as magical, though? That's a question I have.
Yes.
Okay. Just curious. The future.
64
And the
plus-
bones have entered mine.
64.
Probably to steal mine bones.
The bones
Uh-oh.
have entered, huh?
The bones have entered.
For magical.
So, excluding Aquila, it's 72 damage. Total.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Okay. It's still not dead. It's very close, though. It is going to get one attack off now.
On who?
Okay.
Bunny, Aquila, and that's it.
Disadvantage!
That's it. Boop.
Damn, bro.
26. Boop. Boop.
Hey, Bunny.
Good
Bunny
Well,
takes
well, here's
Bunny
the
takes 33. Aquila takes 29.
well, here's the thing. Here's my funny little thing. Even though it attacked, right?
Yeah.
They get resistance.
So it's 16 total.
16. The boat.
Yep.
Okay. What?
Alright.
There.
Carrion Crawler's turn.
Well,
Is that
God.
just for money or for Aquila?
No,
too?
just like it's just like anyone like.
That's for Bunny and Aquila.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's
Oh.
Jesus. Okay, I'm about to say
Cheese.
Oh.
cheese and crackers.
Oh, actually, there is something I forgot to do.
these nuts.
Hate you.
It's been too long without one.
No.
No, no more nuts. I don't like.
Little bit
no
of-
more nuts.
Crimson.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We me.
Is that a hit?
Wait.
It's
I
25
don't
hit.
need to roll. 25? Yeah.
Wow.
Make me a constitution check.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty.
Saving throw or a check?
The constitution saving throw, please.
Fuck.
You are paralyzed for an entire minute now.
You're
I
what?
want to use my inspiration for this.
Okay.
Actually, wait, hold on. Wait.
What is he?
Oh wait, never mind. I used my
Oh.
reaction. Never mind, sorry.
No inspiration?
No, I was thinking of something else. I do want to use my inspiration.
16 then?
Yes.
Okay. You are not paralyzed for an entire minute.
Good.
Does a 24 hit you? 24 hits, right?
Yeah, it does.
Alright, make you another one.
Another one.
Anata. You can do it.
Dick and nuts.
Damn,
what
bro.
the fuck? Where did I
Alright, you're
used all my luck
paralyzed for an
earlier?
entire minute.
Yeah, you did.
You are now paralyzed for an entire minute. You take 13 poison damage.
Oh wait, he doesn't. I use my reaction. Wait, I need to roll one more.
Didn't you use your reaction for the opportunity of attack?
Oh, I did.
Like I
Never
just did.
mind.
Kaito yearns to protect his
Oh,
friends,
wait,
but unfortunately he cannot.
Can you say that damage again?
That is 13 poison damage.
Okay.
Yes. 13 poison damage. I'm going to unwhisper that because I don't like that being whispered. There we go. Thank you for bearing with me. Appreciate it. That is the Carrion Crawler's turn. Kaito.
Fortunate.
You already know Kaito with the motherfucking sword, barbarian, rage, reckless, 1-2.
21 and 16. The 21 hits. Let's do damage. It dies. It's dead. It's finally dead.
So
I'll be
if the
Yay!
first one hits and is dead, I do have, in theory, another attack. Right.
Yes. Yes. You can move for your friends. It's fine. Ugh.
And a motherfucking
You smacking?
for 8 damage.
the schmack and back.
My
He is hurt.
katana. And he's
And now it's Maeve's
marked.
turn. He's marked. Marked. Maeve, it's your turn. You still have the weird orb thing. Did you want to roll Arcana on it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think Dorcas is pretty okay. Plus my Donk spell lasts like 4 hours, I think.
Yes. Roll Arcana.
Woo!
You feel some kind of strange tie to the undead. It seems like they're not attacking you.
Can I tell them to not
Do you
Not
try?
Tell him to do a truffle shuffle.
get the trophy shuffle?
Are you gonna tell them to do the truffle shuffle?
Please do the truffle shuffle.
Do 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 do.
Oh, they go bigger.
They're just gonna be doing. They're
Why
just
are they
gonna be doing
dancing?
that.
Why are they dancing?
There-
You point-
there-
I don't know.
Do 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 do.
Alright, there's still a Carrion Crawler giving us hell right now, so I'm going to try to deal with him. So,
Beat the shit out
just
of him.
2 hits. I'll roll the damage
Hey,
with
Dorcas,
the
Dorcas,
not nat
please,
20
you don't-
first.
You don't
Yeah.
need to. He's dead.
And
He's
then, yeah, I get that, and it's like a million d10s, and that, yeah.
he's gone, dude. He's dead. You killed him. You
I don't know how
crushed
he
him.
Obliterated.
poisoned Crimson, but as soon as he does, whatever tendon did gets chopped off immediately, and then he gets bisected straight down the middle, and then
He has like these
Yeah,
weird
like-
tentacle things that kind of creep over his targets and paralyze them,
You
kind
ever
of like a
open a hot
jellyfish.
dog and try to fry it on a pan? It kind of looks like that, you know?
It even does like the squeaking sounds.
Yeah, he makes the squeaking sound and just falls flat.
Everything is dead aside from the skeletons who are really busy doing the truffle shuffle. I don't know if you murdered them. Do you just kill them? Are they dead?
I mean, yeah.
We can
Don't-
use them, I guess.
Can they communicate with us? It's gonna like walk over.
Oh
I
boy.
don't know. Made them dance, so.
I don't think they're they're capable of communicating. You're just telling them what to do.
So poisoned, I mean paralyzed.
For a minute.
For a minute, yeah.
They're still doing the turbo shuffle.
I'm gonna walk over, and I don't know if it's still hurting him, but and he can't communicate obviously. But I'm gonna take my Hill Rune and I'm gonna attach it to Crimson, and he has resistance to poison while he's holding this.
All right, can you do me a favor, Crimson? Can you just roll me like an absolute ton of d20s, please?
Okay.
Roll me like 10 of them.
10 for a minute. Like,
Oh.
one.
If
versus
I can could cure this.
I rolled 20.
All right, I have good news, guys. It's only gonna last 12 seconds.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait, why did I roll those d20s for? I'm so confused.
I was counting how many times you failed up to the first
Every
going
dice is
down.
6 seconds.
Moment, every dice is 6 seconds essentially, so
Oh.
this lasts 12. Isn't that a handy trick?
Ah,
No, it'll
Wait.
blow up or something, or probably just better waiting for him to chill eggs.
Okay, then, Crimson. You
that was
That's-
terrible.
fight.
Mm.
I felt like my blood was on fire.
Technically,
Figure of speech. Don't think too much into it.
Maeve, are you done fucking around with the corpses with that weird orb?
Perhaps they could help us.
Maeve, as you're like looking at the skeletons, you're like, hey, they might be able to help us. Suddenly from the ground, a strange kind of like head appears. It's like,
Uh-oh.
oh, It's a strange. It's like a ghost creature. He's like, oh, kind of, like looks up at Maeve. He's like, gives a big dopey smile.
That Mickey Mouse.
Hello?
You finally killed the guy, huh?
I was kidding.
How you doing?
Am I legally allowed to say anything?
Legally.
Legally.
And that
I
pisses
would
me
say
off. The
mind
shrine,
your,
you know? I'm
I
really
would say
glad
mind
you
your
killed that
Fourth
guy.
Amendments.
Who are you?
I was traveling from Blindenstone. My name's Plink. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. She tries to shake the hand, but I'm guessing it's.
Like,
it just
he like
goes
pops
straight.
out a little bit out of like the ground. He like goes to shake your hand, like he goes it like through you.
Oh. Okay.
Creep,
Um.
creep, creep.
You guys
You
new to
know that-
Whirlstone?
Yes, we are.
Oh, well, you might want to leave. The Drew are crazy. They do all sorts of weird rituals and stuff. And looks like I'm part of one. I can actually see my corpse right there. And he like points at like a bloody mess in the ground. That you see like a body of like a small gnome that's like been splayed open with its intestines and stuff, just like ritualistically spread around. Just like his insides everywhere. Yep, there I am.
What did they do to you?
Well, it looks like they sliced me open and ritualistically posed my body.
What they're planning to do, anyways, with the body.
I don't know. They also resurrected me from the dead and made me watch them kill other people.
Fuck.
Yikes.
Is this how they
Is there
normally
anything?
are?
What?
Is this how these people are? Do they? Is this recent that they're sacrificing innocents?
No, I mean, that's just how Whirlstone is, you know?
Ah, I see.
Like, there are a whole bunch of stuff down here. There's myconoids that are, like, really aggressive, and there's the Drew. It's just real messy down here.
I see.
Looks
She
at
looks
Crimson.
back at the.
Hey, Crimson, are you every time
Only
we
people who come down here are crazy.
every time we go to another place, are you keeping track of like? I don't want to get goddamn place.
Keeping track of what?
Like, did you make like a makeshift map? That's what
Yes, I have a makeshift map.
Good. Keep,
Uh,
oh my god, this is gonna.
Let me just kind of slowly approaches, like, you know, kind of like near Maeve.
Okay, so why are you so big? It's been like 2 minutes.
Oh, I shrunk down a minute ago. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, never mind.
He's a razor blade.
Why'd you say oh so big?
Oh, never mind. I was
Oh.
kidding.
Alice in Wonderland had
So,
So he suggests that we leave.
I thought, I mean, yeah, I guess. You know, warnings from the dead, I guess. I think I'm supposed to wail or say something really cryptic, but I just don't really have it in me.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine.
understandable.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought after you killed that guy, I would go home or something. I don't really know where you go when you die, but I thought I'd go there.
That's dreadful.
But I've not. I'm just kind of here now. That's what the afterlife is. It kind of sucks.
I don't think you're quite in the afterlife.
Maybe we
You-
can help you somehow pass on. I mean,
Have any unfinished business?
Well, I thought he was. He like raised me as a ghost or something, and like with the orb. And so I thought if you killed him, like I would just go away, but I'm not away yet.
Well, your corpse. You said your corpse was put into a ritualistic position. Do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's like right there. It like zooms in on the body again.
Oh god.
Do you think if I burn it, it'll send you on your way?
I
don't
think
know how
burying
works.
it should be a good start. than
wait.
burning it.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't gotta bury me or nothing. I'm not really asking for much. I guess I just kind of want to like move on. I don't like know how that's done though.
What you planning,
Like,
bunny?
are you thinking the same thing as I am? Like,
Looks at orb.
yeah, like
Destroy the
you
orb.
can probably. Well, that was second thought, but first thought is given the orb commands, maybe could use the orb to, just kind of tell him to move on. And
Release.
he does. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps that could help. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the thing works. Go for it. He screams at it all the time and talks to it. So I don't know.
Orb, please release these souls. She like points it, or like she holds it out with both hands, like in front of
You think
them.
something really dramatic would happen, but it doesn't.
Hmm.
She, like stares at it and like and just shakes it like like one of those
there is-
magic 8 balls.
There is something I'm missing though. My body. There is this. So I was married, right? And like there was like I'm missing my ring, and I don't know where it is. That's not on my body. It was like this
Oh.
weird obsidian ring. I'm like kind of attached to that a little bit. Maybe that's what I need to look
Yeah.
for or something. This is where I died. Now I don't really know where that is.
Yeah.
Or maybe the orb has something to do with it. I don't know, man. Things are complicated.
That makes sense. We can help you look for the ring in the meanwhile, if that's okay with you all.
I mean, I also like might have like a last request or something. I mean, if you wanted to bury my body or like whatever, you could take some. You could like I don't know, burn it or like take one of my fingers and just bring it to Linden Stone. It's like where I lived, like where I was born.
You prefer cremation?
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I just kind of like want to be like with my pop and like my mom, and like in a nice graveyard, I guess. That looks kind of gruesome. Is this what ghosts like? I don't know. Are these the important things? Are these important?
And I wish we
More than likely, yes.
I likely think it's just because.
Yeah, but I'm kind of making my afterlife your problem, and that doesn't really feel right.
Well, I mean, we can't just leave you here.
I mean, that's true, I guess. Maybe,
You should have
I
died
don't
this
know.
way. If there's something I can do in order to beset what plagued you, then I will do it. And you're sure this is your body?
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
I'm gonna like lift it out of just the muck and the mire.
You try to lift it, dude. He has been skewered so thoroughly that if, as you lift him, like his internal organs are falling out of his chest cavity that's been carved open. Like there's like hearts in his lungs, and like all of his guts are spilling out.
He's gonna like use your phone to bring that shit back into place.
You blast it and like it like fucking
Trying to,
it,
like,
fall. So here's the thing: you'd think it would freeze it, but it didn't really freeze entirely. So now it just like split in half almost. It's now
Trying to
like all of his
identify vital organs.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh, he needs a kidney. There's a kidney right there. Don't forget the kidney.
and now you're trying to stuff him back together. This smells awful, by the way, and Pluck is just looking on in horror. As he's watching his body be assembled
Make it feel better.
Give me a second. Give me a
Yes, Bunny?
second.
Christ.
I can use my well actually I don't I think it's a perfect size, never mind. We could always kinda make a makeshift kind of lifty thing with my bedroll.
You know, I really don't feel comfortable making my undeath your problem.
Oh, don't worry. We've done much weirder things like escorting a mechanoid towards its home. So, it's fine.
True.
And again, you're not. It's okay. It's all right. You don't have to look by any means either. Like
You're
No, you're fine. You don't have to take the whole body. Like I'm happy with just a finger.
I'll take you. Sorry, I have
You-
schizophrenia. Right?
It comes and goes.
Oh, goodness sakes alive, just...
All right, I guess I'll just cut off probably one of his hands.
No! Don't
what
take
the
one of the
fuck?
hands! You take the
You're
whole
gonna
thing.
take-
You don't leave.
What?
You wouldn't.
No,
Would
you
you
can-
feel the same if I took one of your fingers?
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying you can. I'm saying it's fine. You can
Shush,
take one of my
shush,
fingers.
shush, shush.
Well, I mean, if that's what he wants, then that's okay.
He's deserving
Need
of a
to
victory.
impose something else on him.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to be rude. Man, being a ghost feels like such a. feels like such a treat. I thought I was over being someone's problem when I was alive, but now I'm just someone else's problem again.
Oh, I have an
God.
idea.
Oh god, my girlfriend was right. I suck.
No, buddy, not anybody's problem.
No, you don't.
No, I'm just a big basket of issues. Oh, he's gonna
I get
fade
it,
to the
man.
ground.
Buddy,
He's just gonna go into the
No.
ground.
buddy, no.
Ah.
Skeletons, could you please spare his body?
His
What?
ghost fades away. He just sinks into the ground. He's hiding now.
Shy. Can I get the skeletons to pick up the body and just like, I don't know, truffle shuffle their way around with it?
Yeah, they grab the body by
Fucking
like
does the coffin
they
dance,
try to
man.
grab it by like the legs and then the arms, and then it just like splits open again. So instead, they just kind of like they just take like they just start gruesomely swinging the legs and like the upper half like around on top of them,
Oh god.
pushing in the organs as like they move around with you guys. They're just slopping with blood and guts now. They're just like while they're like doing dancing and the organs are shaking around.
I'm about to puke.
We're followed by a cacophony of squish.
Coffin
I don't
dance
think I'll
skeleton.
ever eat anything again.
Mostly spaghetti. Mostly.
Alright. Well, what's next?
Let's continue.
God.
Oh, what I
Let's just not look back.
In the darkness, all you can hear is bones rattling and meat squishing.
Maybe somebody should check ahead, like, in case we run into something. Again?
I could scout ahead.
you are a scout, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh, these guys
Still
are on
tight.
GM layer.
still.
These guys are on my GM layer. Oops.
Damn.
Those,
Your grandma,
Typically I'm a
Vomit
lot better
here.
at that. Okay. So I'm gonna sneak ahead. Probably like I guess like just I don't know,
oh, a lot of these.
100
are-
yards, 100 feet. I don't know a good measurement for this, but I'm going to be ahead. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Can I ride a Quayla?
I mean, no one's stopping you.
There we go.
Jumping on a Quayla.
Okay.
Did real stealth. I'm just scouting it. I guess I'm just moving ahead, maybe like with a perception check.
Oh, yeah, go on ahead.
What
Figure
is it?
probably one for each main cavern will do. You know, as we're like moving along. Oh shit!
Damn, boy.
Um,
bro.
What do you see?
I see everything.
You see a parade. The tunnel opens up to a natural cavern wherein you see several fungus creatures dancing to a silent tune. 3 of them stand 5 feet tall, while others are half as tall. Some of the small ones are apart from the rest, not nearly as frantic in motion. Some are hunched over. There's like these small ape-like creatures and stuff that are covered with mushroom growths and yellow mold that are also kind of dancing to like this song, just kind of like doing their silent revelry thing. It's kind of like a weird kind of rave for them.
Where are they? Where would they be?
I'll reveal them. Hold on. My apologies.
Okay.
Hey, it's made in abyss.
Made it easy
Oh god.
enough.
Hey, I'm riding a Quayla.
The yellow dot.
Yeah, because Dirk still has the. You can turn huge at any time. I just.
You just gotta kind of keeping that one on me. You just gonna.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a threat if I've ever seen one. I feel like I should have made a saving throw or something. I feel like-
It's only that she can enlarge you, she can shrink you at any time.
Alright, there you guys go.
Get short, man.
Is there like, do they look with that perception check? Can I tell if they look hostile, or would you rather, or like, I guess, hey, if there's a noise, if there's a sudden noise, are they gonna like?
You notice something.
stop their dance, you know?
You do notice something.
Yeah.
The Quelgaloths that are here, those like weird ape beast creatures, have mushrooms growing out of their eyes and ears. They have been they're like covered in them. Like they open up their mouths and they're just filled with mushrooms. Those are no longer demons. Those are myconoids. Their bodies are puppeted by mushrooms.
Have a good night, bro.
Good
Good night. But yeah, there you go. It's just they're just kind of dancing, dude.
And like, okay, so say if like, you know, just a rock is tossed.
There is a
probably
lot of mold here. There is a lot of mold here. You're not really sure what their intentions are. They're weird fungus people who are dancing.
Is that what all this like? Is all this like green stuff is? Is that like mold?
Oh no, it's everywhere.
Uh-oh.
You're like walking on it. You don't know what it is.
I want to keep I guess like, because I don't know if I kind of want to keep this going, but like I remember what yellow mold looks like specifically because I encountered it before. Same thing with that other mold. So I'll take note. I'm specifically like I'm looking out for that kind of mold. I don't want to just, I guess, walk into it.
The creatures themselves are all covered in yellow mold. All of them.
But what about the environment?
None that you can discern.
Okay, and yellow mold is like where if you light it on
that
fire,
crate
it's
is the
just
best possible
right?
scenario. I am telling you the best possible scenario, and the best possible case is that you literally don't really have a clue, but you do know it's not anywhere near you in this general vicinity.
Okay, and like yellow mold.
It's not
is
going
like
to tell you
like-
much else. It's not going to tell you anything about intent or anything like that just because it's not crit. Unfortunately, the check itself is just like relying on visuals. So
I'm just
That's what
calling
you get.
back on because like we encountered yellow mold before, and that's the one where like it caused an entire cave to just explode. when we
Yes.
walked, right?
I thought it was
Yes.
brown.
Okay.
Like the poop mold.
the poop mold.
Your
Yeah, I
poop
guess it's
mold.
like I just like kind of just I don't know motion back. Hey, stealthy. Let's just move on. You know.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. She's still a yellow blob.
Now, Bonnie, actually, you know what? You guys do notice
What?
something though.
What?
You guys will notice something. I forgot
Is it
about
nuts?
this. I added this in my notes.
It's nuts.
In the very corner of the room, all the way over here,
Kiss.
is a mushroom who is wearing an Among Us suit.
Oh my fucking god.
Honey, look!
He's standing there. He has like a weird green leaf sticking out of his head. He
He's
exists.
just kind of pugging out like, oh.
He has a little name tag that says Rum Bum Bow.
Rum bum bow.
Oh.
Swear to God.
They're evolving so quickly.
It brings a tear to my eye.
I'm so proud.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
They grow up so fast. Okay, we should get out of here before we get, turn whatever.
Okay. Now, Crimson, as you've entered this area and everyone else stopped to look at the Among Us room, no one else move forward.
I mean, I'm scouting ahead, so I'm like, do you want me to roll another stealth check?
Hold on. You roll me it one more time.
Nice, 22.
Okay, cool. Along the walls, floor, and ceiling of this entire cavern is a gargantuan, just a gargantuan amount of spiders just everywhere.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh god.
disgusting. And it's like, are they small?
No, they're
big?
not small. They're fucking huge. They're gigantic. This is like a dense. You're like moving through a dense jungle forest that kind of is blocking your way, with specimens as tall as 5 feet, and you just can hear a whole bunch of tiny whispering voices and tongues you don't understand as you're like crossing through here.
That's
You
cool.
swear some of these mushrooms have faces.
Sometimes I'm thankful we're not back in, Athens. Because I feel like this is the moment where I say, oh, make a sanity check, haha, you know? I just want to point that out.
Some of these mushrooms kind of have like these weird torch stalks that like you're carrying. Make me one final perception check.
Okay.
Damn.
You have stumbled into a sea of myconoids.
Living ones?
Yeah, everything here is alive.
Do they just know I'm there? Like, or am I just...
No. You're like weaving through them, but this is like a big fucking ocean of them just all kind of doing that weird rave thing over there. You've stumbled into a massive crop of them. They are all here. This is a massive amount of them.
Out of character. We should.
I don't
go
think
here.
we should go through this.
Yeah.
These
we
are,
should
this
not.
is like in the hundreds is what's here.
I feel so lucky that, like, I'm just like...
You have stumbled into these guys. The reason why your perception checks aren't really working, it's because they, when motionless, just look like mushrooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Funguses. But now you're coming in here, you're seeing these weird 5-foot mushrooms, you're seeing faces and stuff. Some of them are carrying torches, like torchlight mushrooms and fungal stuff. You're noticing that these are all people,
Some of them,
and they number in the hundreds.
and some of them have like clothing. Dude.
I'll toss a rock far away. How do they react to it?
There's no reaction to the motion itself, although here's the thing, I want you to make sleight of hand, because this is something that they might be able to detect. This is a action you might want to consider not doing if you want to remain in the
Oh, yeah.
crowd.
Probably,
Sleight of
honestly,
hand.
I don't think I would do it in the crowd. I would go, like, back here and then make it, you know?
Sleight of hand.
You know, now that I have that advice, I don't think I want to.
No, it's too late. I told you the result. As such, I deem you make that check now. 12. Nice. Okay. Thank you.
So I'll probably,
Do you creep back to the party now?
yeah.
Okay.
Crimson.
Can I do that?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead back to them. It's like, the way ahead is blocked by hundreds and hundreds of myconoids. I
Well-
think we should try and find another path.
Good idea. Is that
Is this
myconoid
water?
on your arm?
What? Is there a myconoid on my arm?
I'm fucking with you.
Um,
Jeez. Is there?
Any?
No, hold on. I have to make some dice rolls.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
This is for earlier.
Yeah, who's like
It's my dad.
hacking up along in the background?
Yeah, it's my dad. He's sleeping on the sofa tonight.
Oh,
he's-
bro, he breathing?
No, he's not. Okay, cool.
Oh, John left.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, for
gotta go
now.
sleep.
Oh,
Bedtime.
Crimson,
oh.
make me a wisdom saving throw.
Motherfucker.
How wise are you?
Are you infected by
Oh my god.
10?
You're gonna dance a little bit.
Oh no.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Can
Oh.
Galen use a nature? Wait, Chris.
Oh
are you here?
no.
Like,
Oh,
am I conscious of what I'm doing?
No, you're just dancing a little bit. You feel a little bit nicer than you did before.
Oh no, no. I know what this is. No.
What is it?
Well, unless we've any objections, I think we should
Why are you
find another
dancing?
way around. What?
Yeah,
He's doing the orange justice.
Yeah, you're doing
you're-
you're dancing.
Can I do a history or like a invest? I don't know what this would be.
I think
I
it's
feel
a
like
God,
maybe.
I hate it.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Medicine, I guess.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Is this him?
No, he's doing the orange justice.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
orange justice.
But
It is, that's
forward.
like really fast. Orange justice. This is what the orange justice looks like.
Crimson fucking.
Yeah, it's the same dance.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
God damn.
He's doing the orange justice.
So, medicine?
Yeah, make me a medicine check.
Yeah.
Listen,
Mind if I help out? Like,
You know what? I'm gonna use.
Or-
I'm gonna add a. I don't know if Chris is here. Chris, are you here?
Yeah, but I'm saber-toothed, so I can't really say anything.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, I
ability
got-
check.
Well, that's a 10.
I got a 2.
Wait, can I? With this?
You can all make one if you'd like, if you're all like swarming Grimson with medicine checks.
Yeah, because this is
Kind
not
of,
good.
yeah, it's a little.
I keep my wisdom, but I can't communicate it.
You can try to make a medicine check and I will tell you, Chris, but I won't be able to tell anyone else.
Damn, bro.
No.
Not that
well,
much
can
better,
Aquila help him out?
Doing.
Kenny, can I use my Tides of Chaos? Is that an ability check?
I mean,
PP check?
PP check. But the typing worries me so much. I'm just.
He's saying lol XD.
Yeah, definitely.
Dance till you're dead disease. That's what this is.
It's like caramel dancing rave over there. Can that be the thing he does?
Yeah, knowing all that, I'm gonna attempt to try to cure it. I'm gonna try lesser restoration.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Not on this. You sure you don't want to come out of that form to explain it to him?
Genlin, what's going?
Does any? Well, good thing I know how to birth babies. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Oh,
We
What?
we need to retreat.
Oh fuck! Oh
What?
no, he's infected with
Essentially,
the spore.
He's got something inside of him, and eventually, he's going to be overtaken by that thing inside of him. It's really bad. I can't.
Hey,
Cure it.
Crimson, you think back to those weird ape creatures in the corner over here that are also doing the orange justice. Those demons that were replaced. The ones filled with mushroom spores. The ones who have no control over their movement. The ones whose bodies twist and contort unnaturally. That'll be you, is what Genlin's explaining. That'll be you. That's what you've been infested with. It's called Zigamonti's gift. It's a very funny disease.
I want to take my hands, like, open my mouth, and just, like, pump, like, produce flame into it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I want to just, like, because I can do produce flame as much as I want, so essentially, I don't know if this would be a medicine check, but I just want to force purge it by just overheating myself with an ungodly amount of flame.
Can we do it like not here
Doesn't
though, in front
seem
of the
so.
goddamn mechanoids?
It doesn't seem like that fire is helping you in any kind of way. You're still doing that orange justice.
No.
Has to be something, right? That
Something, Gremlin.
We can find the source of whatever did it to it. You know,
I think
do you think
at
there'd be
this
someone
point,
capable of curing it back in the city?
I'm close, but I'm not there. Somebody maybe a little bit better than me could, yeah. But I don't know. There's a lot of bad stuff going on over there. I don't know, maybe finding the source, and maybe if that doesn't work, then we can go somewhere out, like in the city, to see if somebody could fix it. But as it stands, he's gonna be doing that unless we either destroy whatever caused this, or even if that doesn't work, find somebody with capabilities of preventing this.
How much time do I have?
I'm sorry. The context of him doing the orange justice and asking how much time he has left to live on the world.
That's horrible.
oh God.
If you're deferring to me, Mr. DM, to tell you how much time you have, you don't have an idea. No one really does. This is a disease that's been talked about in legend that Genlin has heard of. First comes the dancing, and then you'll be replaced by something else. You have a thing growing inside of you. It's like a mechanoid, and you're going to become that thing eventually, because there's going to be more it than you.
Let's fuck up.
I do have an idea, but it would be very painful.
What?
We could just kill you and I could reanimate
No.
you. Joking! Joking! Joking!
What if he...
I
Joking!
don't want to become one of them. Whatever it takes.
Well, maybe before we resort to killing or not drastic measures, we should go on ahead and investigate.
Over
Like what-
there.
No! Like, what's causing the sores? Like, I mean, of course we're gonna have to find a way around, but...
Yes. Find a way around.
Kenny, is this water
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, can Maeve come over here and... Or, actually, let me get her token. Alright, so while that's going on, she's gonna go... Whee!
Are you gonna splash in the water, Maeve? Like.
Wait.
Maybe there's
Wait.
a way...
You jump in there?
How deep
Yeah.
is that before you fucking
Okay,
jump?
cool. Hold on. Well, that's about a 50-foot drop. Are you sure?
Hold up,
You
hold up.
don't know if it's shallow or not, so you might just splat. Oh my god.
550 feet in the water.
Maybe. Oh my god.
Like your
Just
dress
fucking-
puffs up like Mary Poppins.
You jump into the water. The current would be enough to take a lesser man down for a ride down to unknown places, who knows where. Luckily, you're not a man, nor are you normal in any shape of the way. You are a weird fish woman, and so you are able to swim against the current and kind of keep pace. Otherwise, you'd be swept away into God knows what parts of this cavern.
Is there a way I can freeze the water? With,
Not while it's running like this. It's pretty fast. You're like a salmon going up a stream right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
So she's gonna call up, or she's gonna, like, let them know, that she's gonna be... Emilio, get your butt out of here. Move! Sorry, my brother came in. Okay, so she's gonna call back and say, I found a river.
Okay.
I'll see if there's any way around.
Oh god.
That's a bad idea, you know that, right?
Well, you guys can take rides on Aquila.
As we follow you.
Yes.
The party
Mm.
could all fit on Aquila if they would like to.
That's true.
True.
Uh,
I don't want to go.
Can I, in quote, restrain Crimson to
Are you
stop?
gonna start?
You
Are
might
you gonna
wanna-
make him not dance?
Can I try to just like hold
Like
his arm?
tie Crimson to
I mean-
fucking Aquila.
If you're gonna
Yeah.
try and like tie him, he's gonna like resist. You know, it's like, why do we have to use the water to this? There's other
no-
paths back there we haven't explored.
The path with mushrooms on it.
That's the one.
Not that one. The one in the. There's other paths that opened up.
Yeah,
like back,
back where we started. Old
Yes.
paths. Big
I
fucking
mean, for all
area.
he
huh?
knows, it could lead to the same place.
Either way, let's
Fine.
not use the water. But, fuck it.
Could Sheik scout ahead with the water path?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. As you go into the water, you are suddenly sucked into a tunnel.
Oh, there goes me.
Oh,
It's like this weird kind of suction, and just kind of like. And it's gonna take Maeve and.
Oh god. Where did it go?
I'm moving you far away. Hold on, I have to make you
Big
bigger.
Nave.
Boop. Boop. There we go.
What the?
Maeve accidentally found a fucking area.
What?
You just get spilled out. It's like as you like just kind of like come out into like a place. Like there's this foul pool on like the other side that you kind of like emerge out of. It's like this strange bubbly pool, and you come out into a area. Hold on.
Maybe like splaps on the
The
ground.
area is surprisingly clean and orderly. It splits into 2 different levels, connecting by a ramp made by that's Zarcha wood stuff. The upper level contains a fully furnished laboratory, while the lower level contains 2 bunk beds. The wall on the lower level is set with a closed door. Yep.
Did we see her get sucked up?
Yeah, you just kind of see her disappear.
uh,
Genlin, is there any way you can hold Crimson in your mouth as you speak down, or
Did you say in my mouth?
I don't know, like
I can turn it. Okay, so let's go down there. It's just tie him to. Wait, no.
he will
wait.
die if he goes down in the goddamn water.
I get that. I understand the predicament.
Yeah.
Okay, let's think. Let's really bring our heads together.
I
I
mean,
could try to turn into a bird creature and fly down, but that would involve maybe me going to the Spaceland again. By the way, I went to Spaceland.
oh, was it fun?
It was amazing. I would wish to go back
Some
there
might
very
say
much.
in the far lands, Poggers.
But yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
jumping in the
work.
wrong area.
Oh, oh no.
You put me in the wrong area?
Oh no, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Oh.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
We could always
Is
this
there a
is-
way I can go back?
Is there a way that
No, I'm cool with this.
is there a way fucking
Do you go back into that weird tunnel?
Well, I'll try to. Hopefully I don't get sucked down again.
It seems like that suction isn't there anymore. Although here's the thing: the water that you're traveling through is kind of foul. I mentioned how it was like really gross. By gross, I mean it's filled with poo.
make a constitution
You're
save?
swimming through someone's septic tank as you come out.
Maybe.
Like you basically came from and out of someone's toilet as they were probably flushing it.
She's not handling that too well.
You are probably covered in shit. You probably smell like shit too.
She has like this empty look in her eyes.
I just throw a rope down to you.
Where did you? Oh, you're back. Where the fuck you went?
What?
I was expected to go down that.
You smell terrible.
You
I don't
smell
want to
like
talk about it. I don't.
You have like you have like a turd on your head as you come out of the
Is
toilet.
that your head or is it a
Where-
piece of shit?
I
takes
drew a
off her
craft
hat.
of flower on the top of your head.
Did
Well, no,
you-
she-
Fragrance.
there's a laboratory down there.
There's a lab?
Yes.
What the
I'm-
fuck?
I'm not quite sure what that lab was, but I believe I. She looks so lost.
You know, you
It's like
can,
this is the second time
you
she's
know-
had to go.
you know, you
sewer.
can press a dissertation yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't
um,
help the fact that I swam through.
It's shit.
She's embracing nature. I respect it.
Oh god.
Two skeletons
Would you
walk
like
up
to
to you,
embrace nature
carrying
next,
carrying
Gremlin?
the two pieces of the fucking gnome's body. By the way, and they just kind of like.
I might
Oh,
have.
there's his liver.
Oh god.
You're dropping the.
We were missing that. That's good. That was a good find. Good job.
Like, is it-
Perhaps I could
You
go
know-
down again and see if there's any answers.
No.
I could go down with you.
Dude, I think we're gonna end session for now. It's been a little bit, but I think what's really funny is that our cliffhanger is going into the weird laboratory that Maeve found after entering its toilet, and Crimson getting myconoid replacement disease, the imposter disease from Among Us.
He's gonna be among us.
He's going to be the imposter as sus.
Sussy.
Damn.
Así baka.
Damn.
Crimson turns into a
Right.
myconoid. Would we be able to dress him up as a sussy? Is he like a flaming
Vice.
Vice.
Bye.
Vice.
Yeah.
Vice?
Yeah.
You have sussy Zigamonti disease.
How is that spelled, by the
Amazing.
way? Like,
Sigamonti. Such a fun name.
yeah, like,
I just noticed.
If you're wondering if there are cures for it, yes, there are cures for it.
Oh
Don't really.
fuck! I
worry.
just noticed that my the stream, right? It's just
Yeah.
stuck on that fucking one battle map. I didn't realize.
That's
that.
fine. No, it's okay. It's okay.
We got
But
audio.
Not.
if you guys are wondering if there is a cure or if Crimson is doomed, there very much is a cure. You're gonna have to find it though.